Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Oops. Let's get the windows open so I can actually see. Before I ask my, the infamous question, I gotta actually see if that's the case. So let me just ask it in advance. Are we live? I said, are we live? It looks like we are on both platforms. Vigilante Wednesday here on an episode of Sunday Night Games. Sorry, I'm a little late. I hope it's going to be lit, Richard, who's now a mod. Tom Jensen's not a mod. I'm just going to make you a mod. I feel weird. My channel's still small enough where pretty much everyone should be a mod. Like, if you watch me on a regular basis, you have the power to mod. No requirement to mod. Appreciate Tom and Richard being here. I checked out some of your stream. Not sure what happened. Looks like it got cut off when you were playing Batman. But before we get into Batman, I'm going to try this Holocure, some VTuber game that Dempsey told me about. So we're going to see how that goes. And then we'll get into Batman. Haven't played too many. I used to start off with like a different game, either Streets of Rage or Vampire Survivor or something like that. And then get into the main event game. So getting back on that type of time, so to speak. Hopefully it'll fucking start up. Okay, now it's launching. Okay. I just named player. So this is a free game. As you can see, can I maximize it? This is a non-profit, unofficial game of Hololive production talents. The game may contain moving, flashing images. In the year 20XX, something to take over. Virtual idols. This is way too loud. Sheesh. Okay. I grew to love these VTubers very much. However, Evil Force came in, took advantage of the fans and all their love. Evil Force brainwashed the fans, turning into mindless millions blinded by their own love. The VTubers knew they had to help their fans come back to the senses. And thus began their quest. What am I doing? Okay. What is this? Dempsey, this is your doing if you show up. Hey, Zax. Appreciate you being here. I guess I'm gonna just play. And these are these real VTubers, I take it? This one has like a scythe, so I'll use them. Stage mode. Okay, let's see what Dempsey has us doing. Hold on, real quick. Does pause work? Oh, geez. Okay, so it's Vampire Survivor-esque. I see that. I get it. Okay. Actually, I'm going to take this time to lower the volume here. TV volume was pretty high as well. So yeah, I've never played this game before. Sorry, the screen looks janky. Actually, is there pause? Okay, let me try something so the screen looks less janky. Okay, maybe. Oh, Jesus, window capture. Okay. I think it looks just less janky. Let's see if it looks less. Yes, it looks just less janky to you guys too. Awesome. Okay. Despite our best efforts, we have this going, and it's a usable working process. So this is some game. I guess these are real VTubers. It looks like according to the beginning, this was made by their company or something. I don't know. But it's taking the Vampire Survivor clone craze. So look at your YouTube play buttons, I guess, or whatever these are. These might be something else. I don't know. But we'll start with this and we'll get into Batman. Yeah, this is definitely post Vampire Survivor. It's okay. That's cool. See, stuff like that makes me want to get back into game design. Speaking of creative stuff, and this is like, I feel so drained. Yesterday we did Synthwave Saturday. To be fair, I don't think we came up with the best music. But after that 5-hour stream, which, by the way, I've spent this entire time I've had off fucking streaming. That's all I've done is stream and be stressed. Well, no, it hasn't been stressful, but it's just been tiring. But anyways, do a 5-hour stream. Trying to make a beat. It was, we played music, but it was a painful recording process. It wasn't necessarily the most fruitful. Afterwards, I wrote a whole song that took about 5 or 6 hours. Like making the beat and wrote a song, did a scratch vocal, made the whole beat, came with the whole concept, bridge, chorus, all that stuff, and did the vocal to it. Wrote it, made the music and everything. And so that took about 6 hours. But I mean, I was happy to get a song completed like that. And speaking of rapper, I might as well use that. And it was like, it felt cool. I mean, I got to work on my voice. Shout out to Auto-Tune. But yeah, it was cool to have that done. And speaking of Zax, since you're here, hopefully you can hear me. I'm worried that I'm inaudible. I'm not. I can be heard. But my Synthwave Saturday, unfortunately, is the same time you do Circle of Jerks, and I feel bad for the shared audience. I don't want to make people choose, but at the same time, let me tell you this. I really do like making music, and I don't know what it is about live streaming while trying to make something, but it does something. It stimulates my creativity like something fierce. So it's like I need that. I guess it's just because of how taxing of a songwriting process that is. So it's like I don't want to stop doing it just from that. So even if people don't watch and I understand, hey, watch Circle of Jerks, don't watch me. That's fine. Because it's not like Circle of Jerks is going to be funnier and more entertaining. Being honest. But it's just like, man, that was like I entered that quote unquote flow state, and it's very fun to be a creative entering your flow state if you can do it. Now I'm sounding really pretentious. And I mean, I don't really know the song. You guys may never hear the song, but it's just that a complete song was made. It made me feel like accomplished, like I accomplished something. And I was drained as shit. I've still been drained as shit all day. Come at me, Vidge. I'll raid you. No, I'm not coming at you, man. I wish you the best. Appreciate all the help. But yeah, a few people were upset at having to choose, and I don't want to make people choose, but I do need that, at least from a creative standpoint, from a music making standpoint. I need that writing exercise of doing production live in front of the internet, even if only 2 people watch. And so if you can't make it, watch the playback. Watch Circle of Jerks live, and if you watch the playback, some of the music will be copyright claimed. But I always get claimed by something. A Flock of Seagulls, ironically, they claimed me, but for the wrong song. I didn't play their big hit Iran. I played Space Age Love Song. They thought I played Iran. Not George Bush. I didn't play Iran. Ha ha ha. No, but I ran so far away. I did not play that song. But they thought I did, so they claimed me. I just took it out. So if you do watch the playback of Synthwave Saturday on the music channel, we got 3 channels in the Vigilante Williamson network of channels. If you do watch it and you're like, hey, how come this this one section is clipped out toward the end, it's because the Flock of Seagulls record label got greedy. Yeah, they take a lot from Vampire Survivor. But see, the thing is, I'm sure there's tutorials on how to make your own Vampire Survivor clone in all these different game engines, whether it's Game Maker, Unity, what's the other one I was talking about, Godot or Godot. So that's the thing. That's why you see all these games. So this is I did a video, speaking of plugin. And after Unity announced its crazy rules, which they rescinded some of which, but it still seems scammy. I talked about Godot, and hopefully it leads to more people using that open source engine. It's a game called Holocure. Dempsey told me about it. I never heard of it, but if you ever played the game Vampire Survivor, it's like a clone of that. And apparently these are VTubers. And I don't even know what's going on. That's why I'm not even paying attention to this. But apparently, you know, this is a whole world that exists. So these are, I guess, popular VTubers. And the company that managed them put together a free game for people to play. So here we are. Uber sheet. There's something funny about like some of the things. I'm not really paying much attention like always. I'm just getting into see, after I die, I'll get into Batman. Uber sheet. How I feel about Jordan Poole? He's a Michigan dude too. Doesn't look good for my man. I wanted him to do the best. I thought when he went to Washington, that will be good for him, right? I don't know if you know, I got a sports channel. I need to do more on it. I just did a CM Punk video. I need to get more content on the sports channel. But I thought, okay, he's gonna go to Washington. He's gonna do good there. His problem is, like, if you go back to before he blew up, nobody knew who he was. He got to where he was by hard work. And it looks like he got his money and he thought he was a superstar, and his work ethic drained, and now he's not as good. And now he's just trying to jack up shots, but it's like, jack up those shots in practice. Jack up those shots when nobody's looking. Instead of spending 500 grand to fuck Ice Spice, spend all the time you can perfecting your craft, because that's how you got all the money. That's how you got where you were. And it's like, I guess, you know, it feels like he forgot that, and now he's not having a good time, because really Washington was set up for him to, okay, they're not gonna, but I ain't gonna say whether or not they make the plan or whatever, but they're not gonna win a title, but he gets as much free space as he can to score a bunch of points. There were people could have got her a slice of the juice, right? He didn't have to spend 500 grand, but he wants to be a celebrity. I think he's a guy who got the money and got lazy, and that's the criticism of a lot of people in the NBA. They get paid and they get lazy, and then they get lazy, and then it's like, well, you're not sweet. You were sweet. He wasn't good enough to do that. Some players can just go off of their athleticism and go off of God-given talent. He was the type of guy, like, no, you got to put hours in the gym. And I mean, a lot of people, everybody does to some extent, but if you're not putting those hours in on the gym, if you're not getting your shots up in practice, you're not doing all the drills they got, They got a trillion drills on the internet, and you got skills coach. If you're not putting time with your skills coach and doing all that stuff for a guy who doesn't have the natural God-given speed and explosiveness, man, you're gonna have some trouble. And that's what happened. So two things. Kuzma, go use. You know, Kuzma's a guy who's has ups and downs. Hopefully, Kuzma kind of has had a resurgence. At least from last year. I haven't been paying attention enough this year. But I know last year he kind of had a resurgence, so maybe he'll be like that where he'll have a down year or two, and then he's like, you know what, I'm going to get my shit together and get back. Because he's a guy, I mean, when he looked good, he looked real good. Looks like I'm dead. So we'll get into Batman. But when he looked good, he looked solid. He looked like a solid player. Okay. Yeah, this is something I could play. You think Ben Simmons? Ben Simmons, he could. Listen, all that. The judge is gonna be. Do you care enough to put in the work? Do you care enough to put in the work? I saw it years before everyone else with Ben Simmons because I saw that he was scared to go to the basket. And he's scared to go to the basket because he's scared to hit free throws. He's just gotta put in the work. More than 3-point shooting. Everyone said 3-point shooting. No. He needs to get his confidence with free throws. Once he gets his confidence with free throws, then he's going to feel more confident going to the basket. Then a lot of his problems will go away just from that. He won't become perfect, but if he could just get his free throw psychology, both his free throws consistently and his psychology about going to the basket, he'll feel like, you know what, I'm going up strong every time. I'm going to the basket. What a head of steam. Did he decline? Who knows? That was stupid. Because, I mean, you look at guys like Jason Tatum, Kyrie, guys who actually trained under Kobe. You know, people criticize both of them, right? But they're still great players. They're still all-star caliber type players. So, you know, that was a mistake. That was a mistake not to train with Kobe. Rest in peace to the Mamba. And I'm not sure if Hakeem still trains people. Hakeem Olajuwon, if shout out to Houston. I'm not sure if he's still training people, but it wouldn't be a bad idea if he is to go over there and get some footwork training from him. Because that's what Kobe learned. What a lot of people learn is Hakeem. Yeah, and that's nothing. Train other motherfuckers, man. Hakeem was training Giannis this offseason. Okay, cool. He is still training people. Good. I'm surprised Hakeem's door's not, everybody knocking on the door trying to get some training. He he helped train Kobe. He helped train a lot of people. He helped train a lot of bigs. A lot of just players in general, man. And shit. Even stuff Kyrie don't know it, but he's doing stuff Hakeem taught Kobe. And Kobe taught him. You can see it. So, yeah, I think these players need to get to – if I was a player in the NBA, all I would do is be training. You're taking old Hakeem. Well, the center position looks like it's getting a little bit better. Obviously, got my man Wemby. He's new at it, all right. I forgot how to get in and out of this damn place. Oh, there's the exit. It's obviously his rookie year. But, I mean, you got technically the last two MVPs. Say what you will about them, but Embiid and because I don't think Embiid deserved the MVP. And I feel dumb. Fucking Jokic made me feel stupid. I was critical of him because I was like, man, he's got some defensive holes. And he's still not perfect defensively, but it's just like Jokic is the man. Jokic is the fucking man to me. To me, Jokic is the best player in the league. That's true. Center's not a deep position. Because, yeah, you're right. The third and fourth best player centers in the league are probably both Chet and Wemby, right? Already. So, yeah, that's true. But the two best. But the two of the top three, I mean, you know, obviously Giannis is he's a 4, and sometimes he'll play, you know, small ball 5. But yeah, you're right. So it's just not a deep position. But, you know, so yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I disagree, but I understand the sentiment. When you are that guy, when you were that guy for that long, there's a certain amount of, there's some people who always feel that way. Like, no. It was like that with Tom Brady. I don't care. Yeah, there may be better quarterbacks with numbers and whatnot, but until he retires, he's the guy. He's still the main character of basketball. I'll tell you that. Say what you will about him. I feel, ironically enough, Shannon Sharp and Nick Wright, they've done more damage to his legacy than anybody. Because I don't think, I don't think he's the greatest, but I also think that's a false premise because every era is different. Everybody's asked to be different on different days. Some days I do look at it and say, you know, he put together an impressive package as a player. But them constantly talking about it, constantly trying to bash Jordan, constantly doing all the bullshit every fucking day, and then just, you know, certain teams, like last year, they didn't hardly talk at all about the damn Sacramento Kings. How many segments, instead of asking, is LeBron better than Jordan, should y'all just ask, you know, what's going on with De'Aaron Fox and the Sacramento Kings? And y'all just didn't. So that pisses people off. And so that's why so many people hate Bron now. Now, I remember it was like crazy if you hated Bron back in the day. And now it's the cool shit to do. I almost feel like I would. You thought he could have got it in 2018. I was cool with Harden getting it. And I'll tell you why. If you remember, even though, well, it was close. Part of it was Harden was getting cheated. You know, there's an argument Harden should have won Russ's MVP. It was a strong argument that he should have. And so because of that kind of led me like, man, he got to get an MVP eventually. And I'm trying to think, was 2018, did Bron play one of those years he played all 82 games, and I can't remember which one. I know he was the best player in the fucking playoffs for sure. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, damn, I got killed. Rockets made the finals. He could have won, and Rockets probably should have made the finals, but they choked. But he played crazy that playoffs. There's no doubt about that. He was definitely the best player in the playoffs. No doubt about it. But I felt like he kind of coasted throughout some of the regular season. And James Harden had some crazy numbers that year. But that's a whole nother can of worms with I got some maybe some hot takes about the way the Warriors are thought of. Like, we just look at the Warriors as this super team and they were so unbeatable and this, that, and the third. But at the same time, hold on. Didn't the Warriors, here's my thing. Everybody hates KD, right? Because he went with the team that beat him. You had him down 3-2, and you didn't beat him. You suck, right? But for some reason, LeBron is the best player. For him and Kyrie doing what? They're the only teammates ever to average 30 in the finals at the same time. And so you needed a great effort from Kyrie to beat the same team that KD was just supposed to beat with Westbrook. And I love Westbrook like a fat kid love cake, but Kyrie is a better offensive player than him. And I don't think that's a crazy thing to say. So why is that the case? This is the thing that make people dislike Bron, is the media overblown. Don't get me wrong, it was crazy to come back 3-1. But why do we then go bash KD for joining the same team with? It's like, that's bullshit. It's like you can't have your cake and eat it too. And so the reason I say that is because LeBron got swept in 2018, and I'm supposed to just well, they're a super team. They were so great. But at the same time, that same team, if fucking Chris Paul played, and I know some people will say, well, what about Andre Iguodala? True, but if Chris Paul played, or James Harden took less threes and stopped jacking up missed threes, he wouldn't even have saw the Golden State Warriors in the finals. So why didn't he win a game? So this is why I'm neither a Bron hater or a Bron lover. I'm Bron agnostic. It's just the media fucks it up because they give out narratives that when you like really think about them are bullshit. Damn it. So I'm sorry, I gotta get through this because I'm getting clapped up. They clapping your people up, so I can't see the comments. You probably like, fuck you. I don't know. And I hope, well, I even made sense. Shit, I'm getting murked. But once I get murked, I'll check you guys out. Cause I am getting murked. Damn it. If Rockies made the finals, they won. Cavs had Golden State figured out. If no KD, 17-18, Brown would lose. I do agree with that. If KD, that's why I don't like people bashing KD. It's like, no, if they didn't have KD, they would not have won those finals. The Rockies missed threes. They're 33s. That's insane, right? You think the Cavs could have beat the Rockets? I don't disagree. They probably could have. But it's like, again, why didn't they win a game against... Why did they get swept, though? If you can beat the team that all they had to do was not be shitty from three, and hell, Central Dildo, I appreciate you being here. Talking about American basketball of the recent past. But yeah, so that's the thing. But listen, I also don't like when people go get disrespectful about LeBron at the same time. When people are just like, oh, he's just a buck. Like, he is no worse than the third best player of all time. He's probably number 2. And I understand why people think he's number 1. What we're not gonna do is act like he's trash just because he's probably not better than Jordan. That's going too far. That's the other extreme. But you know, I made a video about discourse, internet discourse. That's a part of it. The media is a part of it. Fucking Nick Wright and his just disrespect of the past. When they start calling these old players, oh, they were just plumbers. It's like, well, if y'all gonna be disrespectful of the past, yeah, people are gonna be disrespectful of Brian because y'all was disrespectful of the past. Y'all disrespectful of people, you know, people grew up to Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. Don't be calling them plumbers. You know what I mean? People grew up to Reggie Miller and all these guys. Don't be calling them plumbers. That's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? People are going to be pissed at that. So there's a way of, you know, we can disagree about maybe fine details. The fact is, all these players are pretty good. You know what I'm saying? They're all greats. It's just the internet. You know, you got to be extreme. I don't think I've met somebody who was respectful of LeBron and Jordan. That doesn't even make sense. They're both top 5 players of all time. So why would it exist this way? Well, because media has put them against each other. And some of that was them. Some of that, you know, Brian said something about the ghosts of Chicago. So he don't, you know, obviously the not 2, not 3, not 4, whatever. Okay, that pissed people off. I was pissed off at the time. I was like, man, this old bitch. I was mad about that. I was mad about that than KD. And part of it is because I was just younger. You know what I mean? And I cared a little bit more about sports at that time. You know, by 2016, I cared less. Damn it. Tom, this is your favorite player. Hey, don't disrespect the bad boy Pistons. It's been a long rivalry. Don't disrespect the bad boy Pistons. Why is Zach so beautiful? I'm not sure, Nas. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate Tom being here. Appreciate, yeah, they not plumbers. That's Michael Vick is Nas's hero. Michael Vick was a monster. Tom Jensen like Karl Malone. Karl Malone was on his Josh Giddey before Josh Giddey. We talked about that on Friday, and I got to make videos. I made a CM Punk video, but I need to make Josh Giddey videos. But yeah, okay, I ain't gonna lie though. As much as I love the Bad Boy Pistons, they did a lot of wild shit. A lot of shit that not only wasn't legal, it probably shouldn't have been legal. I'm not gonna act like they didn't go. Yeah, the 90s and 80s were physical. They took it a little too far. But they were a better team than that. You know what I mean? I hate that's a perception that they have, and they just. I mean, I love them. I know it's more than that, but they got to live with that. You know what I'm saying? They got to live with. Oh no, they were just. You know that shit wouldn't work because all they did is foul. People forget how good they were offensively, how good Joe Dumars was. The fact, you know, as much as Bill Laimbeer, he couldn't defend you unless he was trying to fight you, but he was actually sweet. He was one of the first bigs to be shooting threes and use perimeter-oriented offense. You know what I mean? So we had a cool offense too. Now our defense was just us fouling. There's no way to lie about that. And we had, you know, we had Dennis Rodman too on defense too. Young Dennis Rodman, who was he was sweet. You know, a guy that could have 20 rebounds off the blue and 20 rebounds, 4 blocks, and defend the best player, and you know what I mean? He could do some sweet shit. So we had a cool team, but a lot of that shit was off of just bullying other motherfuckers. So it goes both ways. If you know, you young, you said you 18, if I remember correctly. So you didn't see them. Actually, I didn't see them too. I'm about to lie. I was born in 87. They did this shit 88, 89. What the fuck I'm watching at 1 and 2. I've seen highlights like anybody else. And I know, you know, I just know the story. I know that, you know, Bill Laimbeer was doing shooting threes, but I wasn't there. I did, bro. I have played Bill Laimbeer's combat basketball on stream. Hell, Kai, appreciate you being here. Quit your bitching. I want to hear more of that good old fashioned bitching. We're here for. There you go. And yeah, I played Blitz a few weeks ago with Vigilante. Mutant League. Oh, did I play that? I can't remember if I played that. But yeah. Man, I appreciate everybody being here. Is that no, it's not Zach. If I die again, I know what I'm doing wrong. I know exactly what I'm doing wrong. Just tactically. To make my life easier. I suck sometimes, man. Die. I don't finally. I love NBA Hang Time. obviously everybody love NBA Jam. He said Bill Laimbeer touches me like that, he get fucked up. Bill Laimbeer was doing some foul shit. I can't hold you. Pull a Draymond. Bill Laimbeer was Draymond before Draymond. But it was like every game. See, that's the thing. As crazy as Draymond, imagine if you was doing that shit every game. I know I'm supposed to be talking him up, but I gotta keep it real. I'm a bad liar. Imagine that was every fucking game. Love this, but hate Spider. No, I think Spider-Man's better than this. I may complain more during that stream, but you might miss. Yeah, I think Spider-Man's better than this. So you haven't seen. Yeah, it was every game, or most games of this shit. Go ahead. I mean, a lot of games is up there. You can watch regular season games of the Pistons, and you'll see them do some sucker shit pretty much every game. I ain't even gonna hold you. If it ain't an elbow, it's just something like that. It's like this ignorant motherfucker. But no, I think even though I'm sick of the Mary Jane sections, the Batmobile sections in this game drive me fucking nuts. So I would actually take Spider-Man and all its and all its trappings and failings over this. And this game is so try hard and thinks it's so quick and thinks it's fucking Metal Gear Solid. Dylan Brooks is more like Bill Laimbeer. Yeah, he's another one to give you that. Don't give me that sass. Don't you rage quit? I'll rage quit it again. I'll boot it up right now and then shut it down, if I please. I'll shut it down if I please. I'll rage quit it again. What I do owe you is a just like I owe the Dempsey's song since I've been getting back into writing. I owe you the stream where we can go through like some of the quote unquote red pill moments, the base moments of the game, and it's like a 30-minute supercut, 40-minute supercut of the base moments of Deus Ex, and we can EFAP that, so you'll get some Deus Ex. And I don't know if Matt was serious, but he talked about maybe playing Deus Ex and me doing commentary over it. I appreciate Kai reminding people to hit the like. Did he say dick slap the like? I mean, that it's your phone. You do what you wish, or your mouse or whatever apparatus you're using. So if that's what you're into, I'm not no kink shaming, but there isn't any game more prophetic and based than the original Deus Ex. I see. Yeah, it's counts on YouTube. I'll take one of those and EFAP it for you. That I can do. So I owe you that.
As long as I can remember, that's the important thing.
What am I doing? I don't see what 27 of the. Oh, I can't even do this. I don't think. Shows how much I pay attention.
A GCPD patrol car has reported a number of gang members assaulting a hostage in the vicinity of Falcone shipping yard. It could very well be another of the missing Station 17 firefighters.
Yeah, we'll do that. We will do that for Nas. I miss Bill. Did you eat this disease picture for Thanksgiving? That's me. As you can see from my playthrough of this, I ain't a stealth master by any stretch of anyone's imagination. They's giving us for a Game Boy West toys. Whoa.
It's too dangerous to try and free the firemen until I take out his captors.
That didn't work. Got him. European love pigeon pie. Maybe. Now that I think about Bruce Wayne moonlights as a buff black dude. What?
This city's finally
Buff ass black dude. When does that happen?
all of it. I need you to stay calm. This won't help anyone. I'm sorry.
Is that one of the new comics? I saw somebody doing a new comic, just make him black. Only French eat pigeons, fucking
Was the
heathens.
cause ever established?
Real quick, I'll be right back. I just realized I got something in the damn oven. I need to not burn down the house. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. Did not burn down the house. And my bagel bites are safe. So there's that. Going after the ops. Calling the plug. Dead air fire. Yeah, I put the BRB screen up. Hopefully it showed. But I'm back. So yeah, bagel bites.
Nothing concrete. We were chasing our tails on that one. Hey, the way our luck's been, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the devil himself.
Wait here. An officer is on his way to pick you up.
A GCPD patrol car has reported a number of gang members assaulting a hostage in the vicinity of Falcone shipping yard. It could very well be another of the missing Station 17 firefighters.
When they said there was a job going to have fun with you guys, man, they had to turn people away. There was a line round the block. Guys lining up to get a piece. See, you represent everything about this city I hate. Law, order, justice. They never done nothing for me but lock me up. We got a lot of anger to vent. A lot of frustration. One way or another, you're gonna help us work it off.
David, you want to see me play David Cage games like Heavy Rain? I feel like that game, I think that's a game that got rented at one point. I remember Heavy Rain. Isn't it kind of like a story type, almost choose your own adventure-esque type game?
I prayed for the first time in my life tonight. I should have known.
Like not quite like the
Anyone was gonna
Telltale
help me,
games, but
it would be you.
you don't have skins. You know, I don't
We
know.
don't have much time.
Whatever
I
you
beat
wanna
it, so
know.
I should.
The unexplained fire.
And I know they're supposed to launch this Robert Pattinson skin. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. That's what I thought it was.
Petroleum
played it
based
before.
napalm.
Thickened with
Not sure if it's on
polyisobutyl.
Steam.
Polly what?
Firefly. That's who you were tracking.
How do I check?
Freak. He hasn't hit Gotham for what, 10 years? I tell you, someone needs
Like, where can I go to change skins?
to reopen the asylum.
He's back. Don't go anywhere. Someone will come and take
Sorry
you
to
back
eat in the mic.
GCPD.
I apologize. Go to showcase in the main menu. Let's go to that. All right, let's go to the main menu. Oh, I can use all different Batmobiles. That'll be helpful. Stay theme. Oh yeah, we're using this. Ooh, should we use this? Oh, I got the actual tumbler. Got the, Batman vs Superman. Joker mobile. I don't like that. We're gonna go. We're still gonna go with 60 style though. Oops, I forgot to get skin. $52. 70s. Yeah, I do have skins. A ton. Can I get the 60s Batman to match the first appearance? Like that. Oh, so you can do the 89 and 89. Okay. You 70s Batman. It's close enough. Get the modded skins. We'll go 70s Batman. This. Since I don't think. Yeah, I don't see. What's this one? Flashpoint. That's cool. Batman Inc. Okay. Thank you for telling me about that. Hey, lovely Sherry. Create 3 guys, 1 hammer. I don't know what that is. I do not collect foreskins. I'm not a Hollywood starlet. Apparently, that's how they keep their face. They do like some weird foreskin facial. I'm not making that up.
The rioters have taken the fire crew hostage. They'll regret it when I track them down.
Okay.
There's a watchtower stationed opposite GCPD. I'm taking it down.
Yeah, I did see a live poor Dominican Wi-Fi. Sorry about that. Thank you all for showing up.
What's away Scarecrow? And he's still out there. Take a night off already, you playboy vigilante nutcase. We need the night to come back. He could help us.
Not wow. Way out the way.
He's probably out there watching us right now.
No hacking device, okay. I didn't know if the disruptor would work, but I will go ahead and use that. Okay.
Where'd the
60
searchlight go?
seconds.
Look out! Batman! Hey! No! You're in for a shock, Bat! This is gonna hurt! Smash you into the ground!
I'm fairly sure Bildo's a secret Dominican. Wow, head explodes. It's a series of tubes talking about the internet. Zax is more lovely than a lovely Sherry. I don't know about that. They carried you around, made you an honorary one, and then everyone clapped.
You did me a favor, Bat, throwing me in Blackgate. You'd be surprised at the offers that came my way.
The militia have men on the roof of the Kingston Bank. I'm going to take them out.
Everyone clapped and called you brave. You got the girl at the end. Then the credits rolled. And whatever else is in the Reddit fantasy. Some coconuts infused with vodka, huh? That wouldn't be a bad gig. Who doesn't like vodka? I guess we don't like alcohol, but let's be honest, everyone likes alcohol. They may not like all the impact. It can fuck up your life, don't get me wrong. But just the feeling. I should definitely do more prep for these fights so it's a little simpler. Then again, I want peace. I want problems always. Silent. Maybe after the bagel bites I have more to say. I don't really know what to talk about. I mean, the biggest thing is the two biggest stories to talk about seem to be Josh Giddey and CM Punk. We've talked about both of them. I don't think anyone cares about CM Punk in this thing. Maybe Richard, maybe there's a few wrestling fans. I made the video on the sports channel, VigilanteWilliamson Vengeance. You want to check that out. And then I gotta make two videos of Josh Giddey. I wanted to make one video on this channel and one video on the sports channel about it. It's very funny that Malika Andrews has become the star of this show because people are like, oh, so she's not gonna say anything. So you're not just a feminist. There's a specific man that you don't like. Okay, that's confirmed. That's confirmed. No longer a guess. No longer a theory.
First met Batman, young, full of rage. You think you've still got that fight?
There's a well-protected watchtower in the south of Miyagani Island. I need to plan my attack.
Nas, you are the most lovely. So you're a big Punk fan. We'll see how it goes. You can check out my video. Tell me what you think. Show a comment. I laid out the good and the bad. I was supposed to I made a top 5 reason they shouldn't sign them, and then I was going to make a top 5 reason they should, and just got lazy and didn't do it. Because, there's definitely some stories to tell. They're already doing this thing with him and Seth Rollins.
What now? I thought this stuff was supposed to work.
Where, do one.
The drone sensors are temporarily disabled, but I can only hack one at a time. So the previous drone will be back online.
But, so, there's going to be some stories to tell. But I'm worried about the current wrestlers, man. That's my biggest thing. I like LA Knight. I like Gunther. I like some of these. I don't like most of them. Most of them are kind of trash. But the few guys that's really, you know, doing something, I feel like he's about to come fuck up their whole life. Fuck up everything they was doing. Like if he hadn't came back, Gunther would probably be the dude to beat Seth Rollins for his belt. If not, the guy to beat Roman for his. You know what I mean? And now that's fucked up. That's done. That ain't happening. And so that's my big issue. Now again, not everybody's gonna care. Some people, hey, that's just how it goes. Sorry, Rook. You know, not Rook, but and not Youngster either, because you know these motherfuckers ain't young. Both been in the business for some years, but that's just how it's gonna go. Boy, Vid, aka Detroit Knight, instead of LA Knight. LA Knight, he on SmackDown. Well, I mean, it does look like Punk is gonna be on Raw, so to some extent, you might be correct. But still, I just still think there's still a hierarchy in what they do with the company.
Too late to join up, my friend. Penguins always looking
And you know, what's his name is on what you call it? Cody's on Raw, but everybody think he's gonna be the one who fucking dealing with Roman, even though they're on opposite brands. So that doesn't. Still feel like there's a hierarchy
I don't care if the gas is gone.
in wrestling,
Still ain't one to fight.
and even though there's two platforms, you can be on one and one. That's not as CM Punk is back. There's one less top spot. And, I mean, there's a reason CM Punk getting to these issues. Now, I don't think AEW shouldn't have fired him. They shouldn't have fired him, right? Because it's like, one, people get into backstage fights do happen. These weren't the only backstage fights in AEW. So if other motherfuckers are getting into fights, okay.
Starting to think.
So you can
Maybe I gotta sniff of that gas. Hard to tell what all
they
this
picked Jack
stuff
Perry
going
over him.
on.
I love Punk at UFC. He said Richard can you the U.S. title. Richard, he can get the U.S. title from Logan Paul. Oh my God, I can't secure the area. That might be what they do with him. That's a fair point. That might be exactly what they're doing with him too. That might be the thing to do.
Bruce Wayne all this time.
To try to, like, you know, get him. Actually, that's probably exactly what they do. Honestly, you got a good point. I can't refute that point. They probably are going to get LA Knight to
So, who's Robin? Does Bruce Wayne have a kid or something?
who the fuck is Jeff Perry? Another angle show. Yeah, I saw that. I think that's a work. I think that's a work. Why does Tony Khan look like he's peeking off adrenochrome? Because he is. Yo, Tony Khan's a drug addict. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell me. Nobody gonna tell me Tony Khan not a drug addict. Nobody on earth can tell me that, Nas. Except Forbidden Ruin. Yeah, I think I did see that angle though where they was holding Seth Rollins back. I think that's a part of the story. I think because if you know, shit, all the shit I just taught, what I would do on Monday Night Raw, I had Seth Rollins like shoot, swing on him, shoot, hit him, like punch him, and make it look like have people come down like, oh my God, don't tell anybody, security really having to break him up. And it not look like, because sometimes they'll do the little wrestling fight, like, no, it look like, dang, these two motherfuckers are for real fighting. Holy shit. You know what I mean? That would be cold if they did something like that to bring back that Attitude Era feel. You know what I mean? Yeah, they had. That's the thing, though. They did have some real beef. That's you know, CM Punk had some real beef with a lot of people. They did have some real beef because he had said it in the interview, like, "Oh, we just now found out CM Punk was toxic." When somebody just asked him about it, And so he really doesn't like him, but they're gonna try to use that hate for paper. You know what I'm saying? Pop Chris Benoit. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Bro, there's a group of people who want him still in the Hall of Fame now. Got to be on drugs to put Jack Perry over CM Punk. Really?
Well, this is perfect, ain't it? Now we got a bat with nothing to lose.
Listen, CM Punk is a good talker. He's good at what he does. I just don't want him to fuck things up.
The watchtower on the Memorial Hospital roof.
I mean, WWE is not great, but they are running a little smooth right now. Now he can help put him over the top. Because like I said in the video, I didn't really expand upon it like I should have. But Raw is the only show that they don't have a home for in 2025. So they don't have a contract. 2025 for Raw. They got a contract for SmackDown. They got a contract for NXT. They do not have a contract for Raw. And Raw's ratings haven't been good. So that's why he's going to Raw, because they need the ratings to get pushed, and they need a contract. I mean, and here's another, as much as I want to talk about him, this guy really is going to shift a lot of money. Because if he would have stayed at AEW, they would have got a big contract themselves. They're in TV negotiations, too. Tony Khan takes the Jaguars from his dad. He might be the craziest owner that ever said, yeah, I think this guy, small-time public, I appreciate everyone showing up. I think that not only is Tony Khan, and this is all alleged, this is my opinion, I do not want to deal with these lawyers. But I'm of the opinion that Tony Khan is fucking the female wrestlers. Shit, maybe even the male wrestlers too, my guy. Who knows? But definitely some of these ladies, and he's definitely on something. Rather he's a pill guy, whatever he's on. And yeah, he is the owner. All this is he's the owner of the Jaguars. His dad's the owner of the Jaguars. You know what? You're not the only one with that opinion. You might be right. You talking about Nas? He said Benoit is one of the best in-ring performers in history. Listen. The modern style of wrestling, the modern 5-star match, and what everybody is trying to do is based off of Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero. Everything that wrestling has become is based off of those two wrestlers. And you want to throw in maybe some Rey Mysterio as well with your Ricochets and your Ospreys, go ahead. But for me, Daniel Bryan just was trying to be Chris Benoit. That's why he even had the same fucking finisher. That's all he wanted to really be is Chris Benoit. So it's like you talking about his in ring. He's almost unarguably, the physical style, the slapping people for real type stuff. I was just talking about Walter. What does he do? He does those hard chops. You know what I'm saying? Like Chris Benoit. I mean, yeah, Ric Flair did hard chops, but it wasn't the same when Chris Benoit was like fucking people chest up. It ain't the same. So he's almost inarguably the most influential wrestler of the past 20 years. Almost inarguably. I don't know. I mean, maybe Shawn Michaels is up there too, but like I don't think it's the same. Like as much as everyone loves Shawn, it's not like everybody's trying to be like Shawn. Like everybody's trying to be like Benoit. So it's really weird. He's like the O.J. Simpson in NFL. It's like we try to go like O.J. Simpson's not one of the best running backs of all time because we all know what happened. But he was one of the best running backs of all time. And if you tell the story of the NFL, you can't tell it without talking about O.J. Simpson. Yeah, he's on coke 100%. Yeah, Tony. I'm glad I'm not the only one who think Tony Khan is fucking Sheeta, the Japanese chick, Hikaru Sheeta. I am 100% he's fucking Sheeta. He was great in ring. He probably didn't sell one ticket, unfortunately, but he was great in ring. He was great in ring. Sorry to eat. Yeah, I think Tony Khan's fucking Hikaru Shida too. Absolutely. Cause she keeps getting the title and she has like she's cute, but she has no personality. I think Vince. I got a hot take, and I like Vince as a heel. Vince is not the greatest heel. You know what I actually think was the greatest heel? Fucking Triple H. But yeah, I would smash Sheeta quickly. But you don't want to fuck up the whole business. Cause of one chick you smashing, you just gonna fuck up the whole women's division off of some pussy. The whole thing off of some pussy. It's like you might as well fire all these bitches. You're paying millions of dollars with all the chicks they got under contract, and you're wasting it all over some bots. You're worse than Jordan Poole. Cause you paying her whatever her salary is, then you probably buying her shit cause you look like a trick. Might be sniffing, you know, that powder with her, who knows? And I think he was probably fucking Britt Baker. I don't know what Adam Cole do. I think a lot of people smash Britt Baker. But this is all, I don't work for AEW. I'm just talking shit on the internet. Please do not sue me. This is all opinion. I'm just going off the edge. I think CM Punk was fucking Britt Baker because he kept mentioning her in the promos. Oh, he got AJ Lee. People be wanting more pussy, man. That's just how it is. I don't know what to tell you. Dudes don't think. I don't know why dudes act like we think like that. We don't think like that. Yeah, I got her at home. I want some pussy while I'm at work. So I'm gonna fuck Britt Baker. Oh, I should do the. Yeah, somebody asked me to do the HBKC thing. I think it was Zach's. Oh, Sean. They think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I forgot the rest of the lyrics. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just your sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I know, voice of an angel, right? Hands off the merchandise. I was actually more of a Bret Hart guy in that era, but I do like Shawn, the 2000s era Shawn. Like he put on some banger matches, especially. I mean, obviously everyone know the Undertaker, but the matches with Kurt Angle, shit. The one match with Shelton Benjamin on Raw, which I think it was a Raw match, where he super kicks him at the end. Oh man, like he super kicks him off the. Shelton Benjamin did a springboard, like, I don't know if it was a clothesline or whatever, but he super kicked. That shit's perfect. That's one of the sweetest matches. That's got to be in the top 5 or 10 just regular Raw matches. One of the best ones. If you want to see a cold HBK match, so that's kind of, I still have a soft place in my heart for Bret Hart because he really made me think wrestling was real. And the way he wrestled was, that's why I like his style. I wish his style was more influential than it is. Because he wrestled to make you think the shit was real. Then again, you know what? My favorite in-ring is probably like Kurt Angle, though. So it's a lot of good in-ring. Let's go all day. Jannetty. Oh, man, Jannetty's ankle. I don't know if you ever saw that shit. He fucked his ankle up. And I mean, he fucked this ankle up. Yeah, he fucked his ankle up. Clipped. All right, it is what it is. Jack stole the HBK Joe. I didn't know that. Nas is Mario Jannetty. Oh, fuck that. That's mean. Yo, Pat Patterson did actually. That's fucked up. A lot of people don't know that Pat Patterson assaulted a young Roddy Piper before they was in the WWF. And if you can find a video, Roddy Piper talking about it, it's fucked up. He said, you know. That was back in the era where you would just lie about your age and people would just believe you. So he was 15 trying to wrestle, lying that he was 18. And fucking Pat Patterson took advantage of him back then. This is back, like I said, they weren't in they were in, was it Portland? Yeah, he was like Sandusky.
What happened, Batman?
He was asking, oh no, we ain't
gonna
gonna disrespect the hot rod. I like Roddy Piper. He was the Jerry Sandusky wrestler for real, yeah. Sick fuck. And got away with it. Never had a charge, I don't think.
He's probably out there watching us right now. Bring it
I
on.
know there was something about some Ring Boys, but he wasn't the only one with the Ring Boys either. It was another dude too. There's stuff on this on the internet. There's documentaries. I don't know if it's the dark side of the ring
You think he'll come back again?
on Patterson.
Time's a charm.
That's some dark stuff. Yeah, baby Jimmy Savile. He's a sick dude. But yeah, there was he wasn't the only one. There was an announcer who was fucking the ring. I shouldn't say it because of the algorithm, but it's what happened. Messing with those Ring Boys. I remember it's the 80s WWF, so kids don't, we live in such a fucked up age, but motherfuckers still had a little bit more innocence back then, even in the 80s. The 80s was getting edgy. And WWF was motherfucking Coco Beware with the burst. You had a lot of kids and shit, and they want to help out with the ring and shit, not knowing it's some real sick perverts out here. People didn't even think about shit like that back then. So yeah, he was messing with ring boys and ring crew and like young motherfuckers. Him and an announcer, and I don't know if anything came of it. And I want to say, there's a channel, what's his name, Fandom Zide. Some of y'all might know of him because I interact with him. He's a cool dude. From interactions I had with him, I feel like he was either related or knew somebody who was messed up by. It wasn't in this case Patterson. I believe it was the announcer or somebody else who worked for the WWF. But there was a few people back there doing that shit, man. And I mean, shit, with my conspiracy theory shit, I almost wonder if they was on some Disney type of time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Was it, cause these motherfuckers, some evil motherfuckers out here. Was it organized? Like, were they not just some, oh, well, it's just one or two creeps. Like, was it like, no, this is the goal out here. It's to take all this bussy. Seriously, man. I shouldn't say it. I ain't trying to be funny. Damn, I'm getting fucked up. What side quest I'm doing now? I don't even know.
What happened, Batman? You used to put up a fight.
Lord Alfred Hayes put his penis in his hand. That's weird. Something, what is this called? I'll see what it's called when I come back up. Came for the money, stayed for the pipe. Occupy Gotham. That's what I'm doing now. Yeah, man. Richard just said, damn. Yeah, it's real sick.
We're not getting paid for tonight, are we?
Let's try to be smart. What's on my head gun? It's not.
Clean up, they said. Blow up the factory, lay low. Exfil by morning. Good thing we had contingency plans.
Ain't got no. Can we just. Why can't I just talk to him in reason? Because we're in a politicized world, man. They voted for Biden. I can't live with it, no. Or they voted for Trump, whichever one I'm supposed to hate. I don't know. Can't reason with these animals exactly. Want Obama for a third time, right? Hey, pets, yeah, that's sick shit, man. Real sick shit. It needs to be put down. Really needs to be put down. A lot of sick shit, man. WWE has a lot of dark shit in this history, man. It can be fun. It can be dope.
One-man army, Batman. But you know what we are? A real army.
Look at some of these points. Oh shit, I got 40. I got shit. I'm just using it on shit. Okay, so I'm going. Said Big Mike has the stones to lead the world. Shit, you ain't lying about gay motherfuckers, especially nowadays. Gay white man. Is Pat dead? I hope so. Demon motherfucker, man. I thought he was still around. He might be dead. He might be dead. This man's a sick motherfucker too. Man, a lot of these rich motherfuckers are sick. Like we said, you know, we didn't know who Tony Khan was 5-6 years ago, but I'm sure he was still doing coke and fucking bitches then. You know what I'm saying? Fucking bitches that he could never get if his dad wasn't rich. It's so funny that you mentioned Sheeta. I'm like, man, am I the only to see like he's fucking her? Cause like, why else is she getting so much push when she's just? I mean, she's cool in the ring. Just kill his ass. She's a cool wrestler. I'm not trying to shit on her. She's not trash. But like, they keep making this bitch champion. It just seems like he's fucking her. And like I said, same with Britt Baker. They kept, whenever they just keep pushing the chick, and it just seems so weird. It's like, well, maybe he's fucking her. I have heard the rumor about Shawn being Vince style piece. Strong man through and through. Yeah, I have heard that rumor. I believe the rumor. I believe it, man.
Tech thinks he had some genius hacker working in his corner.
The reason I believe it, I've said it before, but Scott Hall said Vince asked him. Vince started just randomly talking about the first time he was ever with a man, and I don't know if you can even find the interview no more. But he was said this in one of those shoot interviews. He's like, yeah, one time I was in Vince's office, and just out the blue,
the militia positioned outside Port
he starts talking about the first time he was ever with a man, like sexually. And he's like, okay, and just, it was an awkward thing. I'm like, man, that bro he was trying to proposition you, bro. He was trying to say, did you really want to be a star? And either you didn't pick up on it because it was the 90s and motherfuckers wasn't up on that shit, or you did pick up on it and you went down for that shit. Either way, Scott Hall never won a world title. And Scott, you know, he wasn't as consistent as Shawn Michaels. Scott Hall, after he went to WCW, he stopped being a good wrestler. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, he had a couple good matches when he came back. He had an okay match with Stone Cold at WrestleMania. But he just was never the same as that Razor Ramon 90s run. Yeah, when's the MAGA rap coming out? February 31st. Oh man, we pitched that. Hey, small time. We pitched that. You know, I was saying to you earlier. We pitched that sketch to Matt, the alt-right Robin. I would love that. Yeah, frustrated Batman. You won't read all the conspiracy blogs. They're fucking lizards, Batman. Based Robin. And super mega liberal Batman. Yeah, he's got to get done. Yeah, even the Kiss My Ass Club was some weird shit. Like, who does that? You know what I mean? And I mean, it was everything was just so crazy we accepted it. Because that was kind of just the tenure, that was the temperature, really, of the Attitude Era in general, was to accept that wild shit. But you look back, you're like, well, why would you even want to do that? Why would you want grown men to kiss your ass? Like, literally, they were literally making motherfuckers kiss their ass. But why? Who would want that? Somebody who was homosexual, that's who. Don't die. Damn it. Scott Steiner.
What happened, Batman?
How are you
You
in
used to
it?
put up a fight.
Man, he might really be on some adrenochrome too. That might be for real. Talking about his energy, Vince McMahon energy. Yeah, I'm a Scott Steiner fan. Everyone knows that TNA, that math shit. 133% chance that I'm gonna fuck up Samoa Joe and sacrifice. You take that 60% chance and a 30%, whatever he was saying. There's a 133% chance. And it kind of makes sense. I forgot the promo specifically, but I remember when you actually, like, it's illogical, but it almost makes sense. Dude, I just gotta get up. Sheesh. Spells good for you as sacrifice. Yeah, that mad promo, something special. Used to come up with the chainmail. Papa Pump, Big Papa Pumps has the hooker. Holla, you hear me? He just stole the fucking well, shit, they had Master P there for a little bit at WCW. He just took that with him. I don't know if that's where he started saying it or not. And bro, I remember Scott Steiner was one of the most obvious steroid guys that ever existed. Especially because if you remember, he was already a super big dude. But when he became Big Papa Pump, he gained like,
The militia have established a
bro, it felt like he gained 30 pounds in like a day. It felt like 3 weeks later, he put on that gold fucking goatee and you realize this motherfucker is bigger than any human I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, his torso was ginormous. It was literally on some Ronnie Coleman type shit. He was one of the only wrestlers that was really, when they say it like a bodybuilder, like, no, he was actually like an IFBB pro mega, you know, one of those huge 90s bodybuilders. Scott was tripping. He used to, you know, that's Scott Steiner's one of the reasons they went they script promos now. Cause he would just, you know, switch the promo up. He would just start talking about whatever he wanted. And if he just didn't like you, he would just say fuck you. You know, even if that wasn't even the part of the promo, that wasn't where they were supposed to go. They say, okay, this is the story. Scott Steiner would just change it up just because. Under the idea is like, who gonna stop him? Who gonna stop him? Because not only is he big as fuck, he's a former, not Olympic, but NCAA wrestler. So who gonna stop him? Who gonna do something to him? Who? And why? And how? What are you gonna do to him? Besides get fucked up. And so nobody fuck with him. I feel like he one of the reasons that wrestling they end up like sanitizing it because they couldn't have motherfuckers like that around no more. They didn't want motherfuckers. They rather motherfuckers who collect Funko Pops than a motherfucker like, yo, I'ma just spaz out. Like, I'ma just spaz out.
Someone cover me. I'm checking our wounded. We lost him. Start checking for men down.
Bubba Dudley called him fat. He's fat.
Guy's out cold.
I didn't know he actually hurt his feelings.
Bullets hit harder.
Yeah, and the Steiners, they were known to fuck people up, like for real, like the jobbers. They would bully people. It's funny because they were mostly good guys most of the time, but they would bully people. They were crazy. It was a different era, man. There was a lot of cocaine flowing, a lot of ego, a lot of just. And honestly, I think that's what made wrestling better. Was a lot of this shit. Because it made for like these, and I guess that's one thing CM Punk is gonna add more like realistic. Like, no, these people really don't fucking like each other. You know what I mean? No. Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels for real don't like each other. Now, obviously they do. I mean, at that time, it's like no, they actually don't like each other. They actually hate each other. For real. And more of that like actual like edge, like no, these motherfuckers can't get along. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. That was like a lot of people were in that situation, trying to make it work. Where it's like somebody they really don't like, and that edge just made it. Cocaine makes everyone. Mr. Greg Gregory. Surprised you remember about small town channels like ours. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, cocaine. Listen, we were talking about the '80s in general. Cocaine made the whole era, man. I'm not a coke. I've never done coke. I never will. But I mean, in the 80s, we had a franchise born every fucking like month. There was a new franchise that would right, it was Transformers, Ghostbusters. It was just another month. And a new franchise that would last at least 40 years before they, made a game, stuck a chick in it. And they did this every month. It was the cocaine. It was the cocaine and the budgets not being so crazy high. I don't remember that. Bully Ray told a lady in the crowd, "You taught your daughter how to suck dick." That's crazy. Oh yeah, you talking about the old teams? Yeah, Legion of Doom was like that too. Legion of Doom, Acolytes, Dudley Boys, the Clothesline from Hell. Man, how cool probably would fuck CM Punk up now. I don't know if everyone, I'm sure not every single human being could have done up cocaine. Perk Angle, Cocaine Rube, ever since Birdhouse 15 minutes by hand? No, I have not. Now, and I'm not encouraging cocaine use. I mean, there's a reason a lot of people also had heart attacks at a young age too. But I think that just the creativity, and whether it's the music, whether it's the movies, the TV shows, the cartoons, the comic books, whatever you do, the wrestling, obviously, wrestling was at its peak in the 80s. Oh, peak in the 90s, but it was still at a peak. I shouldn't say it's. I would consider Attitude Era the peak, but hey, some people did say no, the Hogan era was the peak, or the Ric Flair era was the peak even. Ric Flair, NWA to the early WCW.
Where is he?
And what was the thing? What was what's the through line between everything? It's the fucking cocaine, man. And if not the cocaine by the actual users, at least by the execs who greenlit, they would greenlight anything because they were high on coke. And so as a result, they accidentally greenlit some dope shit. And because, you know, it didn't cost $100 million to get something done back then, they said, okay, here's 50 grand in 80s money. Go figure it out. Here's 50 grand in the platform. Go figure it out. And some motherfuckers did. And now we don't have that. I feel like the whole corporate entertainment system as a whole has fallen off something insanely fierce, man.
I can't take the minigunner down silently. I'll need to finish him with a series of strikes.
Leaving with me the coca. I was on a plane ride doing. No, I was not. Shit, I'm glad I wasn't. Shit, that shit sound like crazy. That's crazy. Ric Flair crazy ass. Waving his dick at stewardesses and shit. What the fuck? Swinging his dick around like a helicopter. Yeah, promoters didn't even care as long as you showed up. Nah, they didn't. When your riot team was on coke, made for some wild pilots, yeah. They can't even do coke now because it's all fetty. Yeesh. Yeah, I heard they put it in the weed too. That's scary. I trust my weed guy, but that's scary, man. That be, you know, that type of shit almost make you want to stop smoking. Like, damn, they put the weed in the fetty. They put fetty in the weed. Like, golly, I can't fucking live. Shit.
No, it's not. It was that. You're fine. Get going. We're in the middle of something here. I'm gonna get this guy back on it. He's got him there. Watch out.
Why am I assaulting orange skeletons? Because they asked for it.
What chance do we have? Maybe he got a few shots off. Maybe the bat's injured. I hope you're right. I can't help this guy. He was hit hard.
Flush him out!
Surprise, motherfucker. Damn, I fucked up. I never went beyond pot. Don't like the idea of random crap. Yeah, me
What
neither.
happened, Batman?
So that's what Fetty
You
Wap
used to put
means.
up a fight.
That's why I think, I don't know. Some of the most fun I had and the hardest I ever laughed was on acid. I'm never fucking with acid. I'm never fucking with shrooms. I'm not fucking with nothing. I mean, weed is as far as I want to go. Similar to what Forbidden Ruin just said, man. It's just like, I don't want to get crazy. You know what I mean? I got enough issues, man. Why fuck it up worse? Acid was the best, man. I mean, hey, to each their own. No judgment. If that's your thing, you know, that's your thing. But I'm gonna stick with this plant, and that's it. That is it. A lot of people, I mean, it seems like shrooms is now becoming a lot more popular. And to each their own, I'm not fucking with it, man. But it seems like that's becoming a little bit more mainstream. That's the next one. Listen, a lot of people got a lot of positive things to say. I mean, I've definitely heard more positive than negative on shrooms, but I just am still not fucking with it, man. I don't judge you for smoke. I've never smoked no sherm. Stop. Stop it. I don't even know if you can smoke sherm nowadays. Where would you get it from? Some sherm. Some sherm. I don't think people. But then again, you know, I knew somebody who had sherm back in the day. But this is like, remember, I'm an old fuck. It's like 20 years ago. Some sherm. This was like 20 years ago in Michigan. How the fuck can we get you some sherm?
I got him!
Sherm. Be like Smokey in a chicken coop, fucking with that sherm. Yeah, embalming fluid. You think you had some PCP lace stuff? Oh, accident? I don't know. I hope I haven't. I've had some crazy highs though. I just hope I haven't. Though, you know what? There was this one time I got weed from. It was when I was in Charlotte, and it was a real hood dude. And I had gotten used to getting my weed from other like stoner type dudes. It had been a while since I had like a straight up street dude. He intimidated. I ain't gonna hold you at all. He intimidated the fuck out of me, dude. And the shit I got from him, I'm like, man, I ain't smoking. I ain't fucking with him no more. All I had was an eighth for that shit. I was high as fuck. I think that shit might have been laced. Who's getting wet now? Nobody's getting wet. Nobody at all. Appreciate you being here though, Courtney. See, it was this dude. I forgot what his name was, but he was super hood, and the vibe was intimidating as fuck. Intimidating as fuck, and like I said, if you had told me his shit was laced with something, I believe it, because I did not hide. Some random dude didn't know him, and a friend was way too high for a bowl or two. I see. Said that wet ass bussy. Ew, that's gross. It's so nasty. Shit.
What happened, Batman? You used to put up a fight.
Oh, is Sherry still here? I hope Sherry is still here. Shout out to Sherry if you are still here. Certified freak. 7 days a week.
Yes, me.
Wet ass P word. Keep that. Pull out game week.
Wasn't on anyone's side but her own.
Can't believe Ben Shapiro actually said the lyrics to. Like that's like. We live in that timeline where there's a cut of fucking Ben Shapiro rapping WAP. He did actually say the lyrics. It's not an AI. He said the lyrics, but somebody cut it to be on beat. Why is Deathstroke in this game? So they can have an excuse for why the army is still operating without the Arkham Knight. That's why he's in the game. So like, oh, because Deathstroke is evil. That's why. He explained it. He said he was paid by us, presumably the Arkham Knight, I believe it was, and he was paid in advance, so he's going to see it to the end. That was his reasoning for being in this fucking game. I thought Knots was Sherry because of the name. I see. Sherry was here earlier though, so. Every now and again, other females accidentally find their way in here.
I can't sabotage that until I upgrade the disruptor.
Oh, jeez. Why not another mercenary? Because Deathstroke is more widely known. A little bit of health. 40 fucking.
To get away! Bastard's got everything! Someone confirm sighting now! I need cover here. Keep me locked. Start checking for men down. There's no sign of a struggle. Someone snuck up on him. It was like I couldn't breathe. You're fine. Get going. We're in the middle of something. Target lost. Spread out and search.
Jeez, how many of these fucking things are... What am I supposed to do with all these motherfuckers?
Do not drop your guard. Do not lower your guns. Do not let him strike.
Nothing we can do for him. We spread out. Get revenge.
You fight like an old man. Where's the fury gone?
Hey, K2J, appreciate it. No, girls are allowed in treehouse. This isn't a gay treehouse. What the hell? Let's see. Would make more sense for Deathstroke to be in a Teen Titans video game. Yeah, it would be life service. The fact they're messing up the Suicide Squad game is letting you know you don't really want them to. I don't want them to do shit now. Just stop.
I've been waiting.
Y'all
I
fucked
always
up
knew I'd get
everything.
another
Just
shot at you.
don't even make content no more. Just retire. Cause yeah, the live service stuff. I hope Suicide Squad is a bomb. It probably will be, but you worry, is somebody gonna pay for it? Maybe. Well, I can't beat this shit. There's 3 of these fuckers. How am I supposed to beat 3 of them if one could just show up?
What happened, Batman?
You had 3 motherfuckers with turret guns, motherfucker. Fuck you. Wrong button. No.
I got my new identity ready.
I'd use more creative takedown. But those 3 can only be taken down one way. There's no other way to take down the big guys with the turrets. Now, if I had more health in that process, I might do a little better. So that's where you are. I do got to get a little smoother with these takedowns before I get to them. But when it's down to those 3 motherfuckers, I'm kind of fucked. You know what I mean? Because by the time you got to go through all these prompts and, you know, these little counter prompts, there's no real way to do it. So yeah, at least unless I don't have everything upgraded, it could be on me from not upgrading everything properly. Where there's a way to take them down, like these people. Like I can just shit. Like I can't do that to the big guys. These motherfuckers, like I can't do that to him. I can't get him like this though. Hold on. What you call it? He can get got like that.
close and applied the explosive directly to destroy that wall.
Hit the wrong thing. They just didn't. Shout out to the AI. So got him.
Medic! We need a medic! What's your location? Over here! Coming! Where's that? Get over here! Got a man down! He's standing around for. Cover us! Can you hear me? Batman! I'm okay! Heading up! Track him!
I never. Oh, I just used the explosive. Well, I did say last time I did save the turret guys from last, and it didn't work. But I could get one of them with the explosives, and I did use that. I just did that again. So, getting one of those turret guys like that was helpful. I forgot I could do that, so I'll know that in case there is the next time. Let's try to make sure there isn't.
Got a man down from afar. Watch my back. Poor guy.
Oh shit. Well, that was kind of
You need to
a
wake
mistake.
up. There's no sign of a struggle. Someone snuck up on him. Something was joking me. Got him!
Okay, so it's only two turret guys, two normies. No, still three of these motherfuckers? So only one normal motherfucker. See, this is what I mean. There's only one normie.
We've lost the damn medic. He's unconscious. What do we do now? We need that medic. Where are you? Over here.
Where are they? Where's the fourth guy? Okay. Oh, jeez, these guys too close. What happens if you do the crater on the big guy, the grates? I don't know. I'll be honest, but I think I might have enough time to get to this guy. We're about to find out. I do not. So let's get the fuck out of here.
We lost them. Spread out. Search the area.
Jeez, two of these motherfuckers, three of these. See, this is the shit that I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Keep together. Don't let him get you.
And they're bunched up, so it's like, well, I don't have enough time to fight one of them without the other ones coming to jump in.
Thank you, Batman. It's been too long since I killed a man worthy of that.
I keep saying four. I don't know where this fourth guy is. He must be glitched out in outer space or something. I might have to find out what happens if I'm near the grates. Big guy.
You think you can beat these men?
There he is.
They've
There's
got
the
a real
fourth fucker.
commander now.
It's these three motherfuckers now. And that is like, I don't know.
Who is this guy? Shows up after the Arkham Knight disappears, tells us we can't leave. He's some kind of assassin. I think he was Scarecrow's way of making sure that if everything went wrong, Bat still dies. Well, he can kill Batman himself. I'm leaving.
Let's see. Got him. Get out of there.
Come on!
Get out of there, shit. There's two of these fuckers.
You're a hunter, Batman. A gorilla. You're good. But this is a different kind of war.
Oh, the Scarecrow who hired him. Okay. The Scarecrow hired Deathstroke because so they're right next to each other. I don't know what. The game has taught me I can do nothing now that these two motherfuckers are next to each other. Because I cannot sneak up on them. I have
It's
no
been a long night,
method
Batman.
of.
The old bone's starting to ache.
I have no method of stopping these people. There's not enough time. If I try to pick him, all I gotta do is hope they go further away from each other, thus giving me enough time. Maybe he's gone far enough away.
I'm not the Arkham Knight. This isn't personal, and I do not retreat after a setback. I will end this, Bat, before the break of dawn.
Shit, look at this. Right on fucking top of me.
Where'd it go?
Okay. I got him now. Just barely. Yeah, this little thing, this little whatever, that's the only way I know. Unless they're near a wall and I can blow it up. But outside that's the only way I have to take them out. But after all that headache, this is finally over. Let's blow this thing up. Headache, concentration. Speaking of which, concentrate on hitting that like button if you haven't. There's a bunch of them outside standing to take down. All right, Richard's back. Appreciate it. So yeah, if you haven't liked the video, I don't know. That's mean. Understandable. You don't have to like it. But I'd appreciate if you
That
like it.
bounty on your head's only getting bigger, Bat.
You know, if you be obliged, you know, if you would, if you're willing.
Last time you were worth $50 million. This time, well, I might find.
The militia's taken a high position next to Wayne Plaza.
Time to bring them back down to earth, sir. With a thump.
Like the stream system and waiting. I appreciate that. So yeah, you should be liking the stream if you like the stream. If you like what's going on.
What's with all the green question mark crap around the place? Some sort of citywide art festival? Target's here! It's Batman!
Shit. Oh.
Secure the firepower!
I don't really have any subjects to talk about. Just doing the stream. We went wrestling for a minute, and that was cool. But I feel like modern wrestling doesn't have that flair. Like, you know, Nas knows who Tony Khan is, so it's not like it's totally not relevant. Shit, a creator I like in the wrestling space quit over CM Punk coming back. And he quit because of just the reaction being like so fake. There's a lot of fakeness in that reaction. Where it's like, hey. First off, they can't act like it was a big surprise. Like I was somewhat surprised. But I heard the rumors like everybody else. And they said, well, oh no, all the reports said, well, you know what? Those geeks you call wrestling media, they're not gods. Lying to them is not hiding a secret. That's just lying to them. They were teasing it on TV, so it wasn't like some shock. Favorite title belt? We still said what happened your last time about that. Favorite would might be, you know what it actually might be, is the Smoking Skull belt.
Alfred, there's an
I
explosive
really,
located in
I
Riker
always
Heights.
wanted that with the snakeskin
Send
back.
reinforcements, sir. Good luck.
And I also like the big gold belt, aka the WCW/World Heavyweight design. But it's also that winged eagle. I like a lot of title belts. I don't own any. I've always wanted to get a replica. They're pretty expensive, and they can get really expensive if you want to be a purist. Oh, shit.
You had enough yet, punk? Speak up, we can't hear you. You won't win.
Hey.
You make it sound like you're still in the fight. This game is over.
Actually, I can't do this with this Batman. No, Bill. Oh, well.
Thing you or anyone can do about it. Look around. Everyone's gone. Yeah, they failed. These streets are ours. Not even the cops want to mess with us. Not if they know what's good for them. I think we hurt his feelings. He looks upset. I thought you'd be better.
Man.
This'll be easy. You're too easy. Keep 'em coming, Batman. I'll destroy you.
Damn it, I fucked it up.
You ain't never hit
Thought he was gonna swing. Damn it. I'm really fucking up. I almost had like a 50 combo. I really should have had it. I just fucked it up. I like a lot of different belts. My favorite style design. I don't hate the new designs, but I don't love them either. Like you know how to wrestle like WWE style? It's the good one Batmobile instead of Tumbler. Oh shit, the World Heavyweight title. The world. The old world that, you know, Triple H and Randy Orton used to hold. Alright, peace out, Courtney. Let me see. Electricity should have killed them. Yeah, they got the big W in the middle. And then where's it? I seen they got NFL team belts. It finishes the power driver. Fuck somebody up with that. But they got the NFL belts. The only team they don't got the Jaguars. Because of Tony Khan.
There's more of you out there still in
Which is, you know, that's petty, but that's funny. But you know what? Tony Khan should put out his
Wait
own
here.
belt
An officer will take you back to
on the NFL
GCPD.
shop for the
My
Jaguars.
stepbrother's stationed there, Sergeant McAllister. I sure as hell didn't think I'd see
Well,
him.
I mean, I'm sure he could
Is
get
he
a
okay?
deal with the
He's fine.
fucking
You'll see
NFL.
him
He's one of
soon.
the owners.
Thanks,
So
Batman.
I don't know why he didn't put
I
out an
mean-
AEW version for the Jaguars just to compete with the WWE version, or try to get a deal so they can have both. I mean, maybe WWE has some exclusive wrestling thing, but I don't know. You could do you gave your ex a power driver. I mean, that used to be a more common move. It used to be a more common move. I mean, Mick Foley used to do a power driver. Obviously, Owen Hart did, and he fucking, not only did he fuck up Stone Cold, he also fucked up, what's his name?
Alfred,
Dan
there's an
Severn.
explosive located in Riker Heights.
They'll send reinforcements, sir.
Oh, shit, yeah, that's right. I had to switch back when we were going to do this. Shit. I'm gonna have to switch back to the Tumbler because the old Batmobile can't do everything.
Azrael's back, sir. GCPD choppers reported a burning bat symbol in the Chinatown area.
Yeah, you don't see. Well, I guess the Canadian Destroyer technically is a pile driver. That's the only one you see. Yeah, I mean, I don't really like. I like some of these minor wrestlers. Like I said, I was a Kenny Omega fan when he was in Japan. I mean, he's had some cool matches in AEW. I don't want to totally shit on him, but I don't think he's the same since he left. Famouser, that's a cool one. I know Dolph Ziggler was doing it, and I'm assuming. I don't watch AEW a ton, but I know Billy Gunn's still wrestling, so I'm assuming he might still do it. More than like Jerry Lawler style, okay. Yeah, there's a couple. I know Kevin Steen was doing before he became Kevin Owens. He would do the package pile driver, and I think Pentagon does that now. And then they got the Cradle pile driver that what's his name will do. Minoru Suzuki if you into Japanese wrestling.
Riddler's gonna regret going after Catwoman. She's more into that whole vengeance thing than the Bat.
Oh, man. Super kick. I wish everybody didn't use it as a regular move. They did that to the DDT too. The DDT used to be a finisher. I guess some people will use like the double arm DDT as a finisher. You got the Drew McIntyre does the future shot DDT.
You think he knew Batman?
Obviously, what's his name does the DDT too. I'm about to call him Ambrose, John Moxley. So they'll do the double arm DDT, and Edge and Bobby Roode do the elevated DDT or the Gangrel DDT. But that's another move that got co-opted like that. You know what I mean? Where it's like, all right, the DDT and super kick. The '90s, the match was fucking over when one of those moves was hit. Nowadays, it's just like, well, more match. Shit, nothing ends a goddamn match nowadays to be 1,000%. Jake Roberts said he hasn't upset. Yo, Jake Roberts' DDT looked vicious. He was planting dudes.
I am ready.
I always had the idea it would be cool for a wrestler to come out, because Gunther kind of does this, but like he just uses the old his finishers are like DDTs, a power driver like you mentioned, or super kick, and this is just what he finished with. He don't give a fuck because he's tired of all the bullshit. He's tired of these new wrestlers fucking up moves, and so he would do it, but he would do them viciously. Like if you look at the Jake Roberts DDT and how he plants people, that's how he, like, this wrestler in my head would work. I wish they had a wrestler like that would just talk shit about how fucked up the new generation is. Silas Young had a gimmick in ROH that was similar to what I'm talking about, just about fucking with the new generation, but he didn't really take it that far as I would have took it. Like, just really like, no, damn it, I fucked up.
If you get hit, you
yeah, Gunther, yeah, he's similar. He does a missile drop kick. He does a lariat. He does a splash, power. That's what I mean. He does simple ass moves, and that's just what it is. He beat shit, I fucked that up. I'm talking shit. He just beat Miz with a Boston Crab. He did turn into a lion tamer. He turned into a lion tamer. But he'll win with like a sleeper, or he'll win with the lariat, which I like. You know what I mean? The clothesline from hell. We used to have that back in the day. So I like just ending the match with something cold like that. Like everything doesn't have to be something crazy. Or I mean, I feel like the power bomb is the finisher he uses the most. Shit, Gunther's the main dude I'm worried about with CM Punk. I feel, I want to see a Gunther and CM Punk program. But you know what? Here's another thing with CM Punk. CM Punk been getting hurt a lot. You know what I mean? I don't think he He once was pretty cool in the ring back in the day, but I don't think he still got that. Yeah, he'll end the match with anything. Yeah, he's the mid. He'll end the match with a fucking anything with the lariat. That's what it makes his matches cool. You don't know when they end it.
Contact me when you're ready.
He is more old school.
Victory when I return.
It's an Asriel fight. He still got it. Sometimes, I mean, you remember that we fucked up that buckshot lariat when he fought Hangman, and he fucked his foot up doing that. And you know, he was never. His whole thing was he had a skinny body, so it's like he never had a ton of muscle. So a tombstone from the suck, that'd be crazy. That how the original tombstone was?
Good work, Alfred. See what else you can find.
Sheesh. Vicious.
I won't let the militia watchtowers keep control of the sky. Time to hunt them down.
Used to hold him on the legs on the right side instead of around his neck. Wow. I'm going to have to look that up. Sound vicious. A lot of those finishes is vicious. You ever see the Beverly Brothers? That was a 90s tag team in the early 90s in WWF called the Beverly Brothers. They had the craziest finishes. They would just have one. It was almost like a 3D. Well, they had one dude toss a dude up and the other dude basically give him a face buster head first, but it was just like a recipe for a broken neck. That's all it was. It's how to break a jobber's neck one-on-one. I'm just fighting these fuckers for the sport of it now. She got me. I thought he would miss. Yeah, Brock Lesnar did shooting star press. He could have hit it if it wasn't so fucking far. The one against Angle, the infamous one where only God knows how he didn't break his neck. I guess all that muscle. Golly, he landed directly on his fucking head. And that match was cold. That's one of my favorite matches, but everyone remembers that spot. That match was cold as shit. It was a dope ass match. I'm running out of things. Oh yeah, what happened to this?
It's your lucky day, Bruce. I've trailed one of Penguin's trucks to the Falcone shipping yard.
Good work, Dick. I'll track it on foot. It'll lead us back to another one of Penguin's hidden caches and more of his weapons.
Yeah, distraction roll-up, right? So I didn't see that kind of. Yeah, a lot of matches in on distraction roll-ups. Distraction, maybe. Sometimes you get distraction finisher. Yeah, I'm not a fan of distraction finishes. How would you be scared of the Penguin? I think the implication is that he's a mob dude, right? And so it's like he's just a mob dude with the name Penguin. He's really not, you know, he don't got no superpowers. There's no reason to be fear of him, just like off the strand. Man, oh shit, I fucked it up.
Finally, did you get those beers? What the? Oh God, get it! It's the bat!
He's coming for us. What the hell are we gonna do now? Keep going.
I almost fucked that out right up.
Going as fast as I can.
But yeah, Roman Reigns. I thought they should have had LA Knight pin him in Saudi Arabia. I know that was kind of a controversial. Not everyone thought that, but I did, because it's like if he's not going to be on TV, and they did the same shit with Brock Lesnar like 4 or 5 years ago, maybe even longer than that. But where he's basically never on TV, but he's still the world champ. So I understand on some level it makes him feel bigger because he doesn't appear all the time. But at the other level, because he's not around, the champion's not around. So he ain't got to appear all the time. But this year he hasn't been on TV hardly at all. And so I thought they should have gave somebody else a chance. If it wasn't LA Knight, give it to Gunther. I know he's a different thing, but they could have did something else, or just take the fucking risk and let what's the dude, Damian Priest cash in. You gave him the fucking Money in the Bank. What'd you give it to him for? And don't do him like you did the one dude, what was that, Austin Theory, who cashed it in for the U.S., or you did Baron Corbin where he don't have somebody, or Sandow. They've had a few people fuck up the cash in. Don't just let somebody cash in on Roman, let him take his break, and so the story can still move. It's like, shit, now y'all did all this shit. Y'all done built up Roman Reigns right finally after all this chaos. It took y'all long enough. We told you to turn him heel 5 years ago, but you didn't. But okay, you do this shit, and now, shit. You do this shit now, like, okay, now what? He's just not gonna be on TV, and it's just, that's why they made it. He's the undisputed champion. They had to make a new world champion. So, like, instead of, y'all wouldn't even had to do that had y'all just took the belt off of him. It's been a fail. Yeah, it seems like they failed to cash in always. All right, since your dildo, hopefully you come back. They're not gonna do The Rock because he's called the Penguin because of his appearance. He's a rich mobster dude. So he's it's the fear is off of his power, not his like actual physical stuff. They keep saying The Rock is not gonna do it.
Hiding his weapons inside Gotham's water filtration plant. Let's hit him hard, Nightwing.
If The Rock was going to come back, he would have came back. Now they might be wanting The Rock to come back. But he's not. He hasn't come back, and I don't think he is.
So who's Nightwing and Robin? I bet they're the same guy.
I don't think he's gonna come back. So even if that's what they want, okay, they want Rock and Roman. You can want that all the fuck you want. I want a big booty bitch right here. You know what I'm saying? I want a big booty bitch with $1 billion, but that don't mean I'm gonna get it. I don't think The Rock is gonna come back because he would have came back. And then there was a fucking strike. He came back one night. That was it. John Cena on the strike. He came back for a good couple month run. But Rock, he comes back for one night. And shit, at least he came back for one night. They didn't even call Batista. They may be mad at Batista. Just for, in general, Batista's a guy who said, yeah, it ain't the same. It's, it's some tame. It's not as edgy as even when I was going. Yeah, I can't get a big booty bitch, right?
Don't make me crack your skull and look for the answers inside. The right choice.
If WWE wants to make the most money, they make The Rock beat him. Are they going to pay The Rock? Maybe that's it. Maybe he's like, yeah, I'll come back before a price. I feel like he can make more off a movie than he can do anything with WWE.
Take a night off already, you playboy vigilante nutcase.
So, of course, The Rock's coming back. I don't think he's going to come back to WWE. He'll come back for promos every so often.
Yeah, I fought Batman once. Broke my arm in 3 places. But the way I played, it ain't gonna strike the same place twice.
I don't think he's gonna come back come back for a storyline. He'll come back do a special appearance type stuff, but he's not gonna come back for no long term thing. They've been wanting him to fight Roman. He was supposed to fight Roman even this year. And he didn't do it. So if he didn't do it all these other times, why he gonna do it now? I hope, if you right, you right. I would have. It is another thing. There's an argument. Maybe you should have Cody do it. Sheesh. I saw that video and I didn't watch it. Talking about the actors are brands now. I saw the thumbnail. Cause YouTube, they just decide we're gonna push this video to everyone. Yeah, I saw the thumbnail because they Ryan Reynolds got Mint Mobile. He got that fucking shit. We even covered that damn his team. He has a football team, like English football team that finally did well after years and years.
Don't think you're winning, Batman. You're just fighting yourself closer to death.
Penguin's hiding his weapons inside Gotham's water filtration plant. Let's hit him hard, Nightwing.
Wouldn't have it any other waivers.
You know. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds on the soccer team. Yep, wrecks him.
The refrigeration
And
truck
it was
I
a big
following
deal
is
because
entering
they,
Gotham's water filtration
I don't know
plant.
everything about soccer, so
Access City blueprints.
I don't want to get it
Find me
wrong.
a way inside.
Great show, Welcome to Wrexham. Yeah, they had a show about it,
You should be able to
and they
access
had
this
one of the
facility
best
from the sewer
years they
tunnels
had in
underneath
a
the
long
island.
time.
May I suggest taking the car? I've marked the location on your map.
Thanks, Alfred.
I've located the Alpha target's vehicle. Here he is. Gonna have some fun with you, Batman. Smash his face in.
Oh shoot, I don't have weapons? So this Batmobile doesn't have weapons. I mean, it's clean as shit, as you can see.
Oh crap! He's coming after us. Forward.
So I don't even want to fuck up the paint.
Taking out 3 criminals.
I can't do nothing to this bitch. Oh, y'all, why y'all got out of there? This is your version of Deathstroke is enhanced. We'll talk about your comic. Fizz, you know, Fizz is, we got the second comic right here. Yeah, Fizz has a comic. That he was trying to get funded. I hope he can get a chance to do something like that again. Secure area. What is it secure for? Oh, yes, oh shit! I can't do this part. I need the other Batmobile. That doesn't have the. See, this is stupid. They put the cool Batmobile in there, but then they make it weak. That's stupid. Okay. Oh Jesus, that's dark. That art you just talked about, which thing. I'll just use this Batmobile, basic bitch on. Yeah, it doesn't have none of the old weapons. That'd be cool if it had like oil slicker and some of the old weapons. I thought at least they'd have a gun, but it doesn't like it does. So here we go.
Penguin's hiding his weapons inside Gotham's water filtration plant. Let's hit him hard, Nightwing.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Bruce.
Can you believe it? I was at Blackgate.
Alfred, the refrigeration truck I was following has entered Gotham's water filtration plant. Access city blueprints and find me a way inside.
Right away, sir. All right, you should be able to access this facility from the sewer tunnels underneath the island. May I suggest taking the car? I've marked the location on your map.
Thanks, Alfred.
I've got eyes on the Alpha target's vehicle, assuming defensive possession.
It's just easy controlling this way.
Batman, he's here!
There must be something up there. There you go. Yeah, I couldn't do it with the 70s Batmobile. I had to get the regular one. Cause the game is shitty like that. They put in the cool Batmobile, but they take out the functionalities, and there's certain things you can't do in it. Why would they do that? Because he's Batman, and this is the game design that everybody loves. Everybody loves. Like I said, as much as I talk shit about Spider-Man, I think, and I didn't play the new one, but I think Spider-Man's a better game than this. I still like Arkham City better than both of them. The one you were playing, Richard. To me, that's the coldest one. I think that's the best one. I think that's the best superhero game ever made, personally. Arkham City. And you know, people have their own opinions. That's fine. Some people might say Spider-Man or Spider-Man 2. That's fine. You know, some people may say, you know what, the woke shit is not the whole game, so I can put up with it, and the universal and everything else you get out of it is enough to where I'm cool with what the game is. There is a Take 70s. Well, yeah, they did. You know, you're right. They did have that where it was, but I didn't like the design. I guess I could have used that one. Yeah, I think Arkham City is the best. You're right, there is a Take 70s one. So I can switch that out. I guess. We're here. We're here. Sucks about Gotham Knights. That's a waste of I paid $30 for that game. And I feel like I got just totally ripped off. Totally fucking ripped off. That game could have been cool. Fuck just okay, the Suicide Squad game. Gotham Knights should have been a way cooler game than what it was. Golly, that game could have been cool. Golly. I was cool playing with these, with the characters. Shit, I even like playing with Nightwing in this.
Good news. I found Penguin. He's right where we want him. Cocky little bastard.
Yeah, we got absolutely finesse.
Taken from me all night, Bat.
Absolutely finesse.
Time I did a little taking of my own. Bat, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
How do you get kidnapped? Jesus. Supposed to be a grown-ass man.
I need you to use Nightwing's tracker and isolate his location for me.
Master Grayson isn't in any danger, is he, sir?
Penguin has him.
Oh dear. Yeah, I've got a signal.
Yeah, I really want a refund for that shit too. But I played long enough, too long.
Can be too reckless for his own good.
God, they should have really. They could have really had a sweet game. They should have used. I mean, I guess they used a cheap version of this engine. They wanted to have some RPG elements. I feel like they wanted to make the same game as Avengers, which that was obviously a nightmare. But they didn't have the. Once they saw the backlash, they got scared. That's what I think. I don't have any. Let me see. I'll do this. You know, I'm just a guy. I don't have any expert knowledge to totally prove that, and I didn't do enough research into the development. But I feel like they wanted to make a more of a rip off of a game, and then got scared and just got a half-assed game out of it. I mean, that game is crashed. It could have been so much better. Really could have been something. That could have been something special had they wanted it to be. Yeah, Avengers didn't do well. Suicide Squad's almost a cop. That it is going to be what Marvel's Avengers was. Another live service, bullshit game. Golly, yeah, Forbidden. They really. I mean, it's bad enough to fuck up all these properties. I don't like this shit. I'm just do this type of traverse. I prefer going through the map like this than using the Batmobile. But it's bad enough to fuck up all the movies, fuck up all the media. But then you're gonna fuck the games up too.
What's tied up downstairs and getting the crap beat out of it? Oh yeah.
You get a gun, and you get a gun, everyone gets a gun, and Boomerang gets a gun, no Boomerang. Yeah, let's take away all the uniqueness of each character. The one thing I will give Gotham Knights is it does feel unique to play as each character, but
He put up a good fight, I give him that. But experience wins out every time.
You think the boss will kill him?
No question, just a matter how inventive he is. I've seen him do things without his relative.
just
Ice water.
yeah, man.
I'm not letting these weapons get destroyed, that's for sure.
They see Destiny and Overwatch as the standard, yeah.
With them fancy guns.
No updates, no DLC, still crashes, sheesh. But yeah, they do see Destiny and Overwatch as the
No way the Bat's getting past me.
way they're going to monetize games from now on, or especially superhero type games. In the trailer, they made Harley Quinn ugly as possible. Yeah, the one guy I've shown some of his clips, Sayel, he talks about those models, how they make these female character models so hideous, man. And because he shows the model from actually this game, Harley Quinn, and compares, she had like just fucking plank woman. It's a mess.
He likes that sort
It's a mess. It's fucking horrible.
And I thought things were gonna settle down without you.
I'm not.
Horrible how they did it. Did her. How they do all these models. I was telling Richard that when he was playing with Catwoman, I'm like, yeah, they don't allow thick women in games no more.
I've got your back.
You can't have a thick girl in the game no more.
I'm scared. Over here! Get over here now! He's gonna get away!
Like, god damn, why can't we have any attractive women in? You can't have an attractive woman nowhere.
We killed the bat!
Overwatch is a copy of Halo. I never really played too much Overwatch, and I played it and didn't really like it. And I thought I would, but I didn't.
Rest in peace.
Destiny doesn't even make sense. Was that Destiny have to do superheroes? Money? It's just the monetization standard. It's just the idea of having that, having a similar monetization thing.
Oh, yeah.
Over here!
Well, I guess I can't do this here.
Over here!
Sheesh, got hit with that shit. That boomstick.
God, where is he? He just vanished in the smoke.
But yeah, they're just greedy bastards. They're just really greedy bastards, and they're overplaying their hand. It's like games was the last frontier of corporate media, and they're fucking that up. They're fucking that up something fierce.
I'm not ending up like that, man. Me neither.
Can't help him. He's out cold. What?
No! Over here!
Grenade!
I was gonna let me do the fear. Just picks and choose when it want to work. And they don't. Yeah, I'm sick of that's nothing. What are you blaming me for? It's your game. Why are you so entitled that you think I'm just supposed to buy your fucking game? I was going to buy it if it was what I wanted. Why didn't you make the game I want? We tell you what we want, and you don't want to make that game, and then you get mad when we don't buy the game you didn't, that we didn't want. We told you exactly what we needed, or exactly what we were looking for. You made the game you made, so you made your bed lying, man. You didn't want. And then I've been bitching about speaking of Sayel, he had a video with fucking Geeks and Gamers, and y'all know Geeks and Gamers, and I'm not trying to bash them, but somebody on one of their streams talked about Spider-Man 2's not woke. It's like, motherfucker, did you play the game? Because Spider-Man 1 was woke as shit. And I'm looking at all this, LGBTQ shit.
Coming from inside that building.
Fucking missions where you help gay couples get together. And you're telling me this game isn't woke?
This
What the
elevator shaft should give me access
fuck
to the
are you
rest of the
talking
building.
about? You're not paying attention, bro. Y'all got one job. And that's been my criticism. A lot of these guys, who want to tell you what's woke and what's not, if it's not spelled out for them in obvious form, and sometimes even if it is, they won't know shit, man. They ain't got no answers. They'll be like, we won't make Arkham because Batman. Was it Lofty Beardo that said it? I ain't trying to disrespect nobody. Let me see. Ubisoft pulled the trigger, put ad breaks in that game. Wow. That's crazy. Golly, could you imagine? They're gonna try us until it's like too late. Oh, Fear the Beardo said it. I call him Lofty Beardo because after Lofty pixels in his horrendous take. See, I don't like ads on YouTube. Well, the ad blockers seem to be with it because I don't have an ad blocker personally. I just use it, and so you must have seen that stream too, or seen either reports or what. See, I haven't watched anything fandom. I think Ripper was on that stream too, but I don't even know if Ripper is doing anything outside of his comic book now. But Fear the Beardo, I don't even know who he is. Your ad blocker works. Well, this channel ain't monetized, so ain't no need for ad blockers. But that's sick. Lofty Beard after Lofty. I don't know who Lofty Picks. I feel like I've heard that name, but I'm not sure. But yeah, his horrendous takes. That's a unforgivably bad take. That Spider-Man 2 is not woke. That's like a wow. Did you even play the game, sir? Have you watched anything on it? Shit, Spider-Man 1 had nothing but LGBT flags all throughout the game itself. Oh my God, all the shit they did for Mary Jane, that wasn't woke. They changed Mary Jane's entire character into this overpowered Lois Lane in the first one. This is what they did in the first one. And they kept it like that, even though they knew everyone hated it. And that wasn't woke to you? Are you fucking crazy, bro? What the fuck are you watching? You said the entire industry's been... We'll see what happens with Ubisoft. Hopefully people stop buying their games. I was never a big Ubisoft fan, at least in this modern era. You know, the post-Far Cry Ubisoft. So we'll see how this goes.
Oh, let me hit him, please.
Hey, what did I just say?
I know, the boss wants him alive. It's just his face. It's so... hittable.
Hey, this is better than Gotham Knights. You want to play as Nightwing? This shit.
We've been sent to kill you, Nightwing.
Sorry if I'm not looking at the chat now. I'm starting to somewhat pay attention to the game. I really wish they did the 3D for some reason. I wish the Dudley Death Drop as a team move. I really wish they did. I thought that would be a cold ass team move for them to do. Like you just fucking Dudley Death Drop a motherfucker. Mary Jane future feminist. The hell yeah, that's Saints. Yeah, Saints Row. That's another thing. $100 million working at remaking the games for Minor Office and went bankrupt after the 30th anniversary.
We still need
Yep,
to find him.
Black Cat is has a girlfriend in the new game, and so yeah, there's that too. So they went super woke, but apparently not for your boy Fear the Beardo. I'm glad I'm glad he was chosen to be a good channel by the powers that be. Good choice. Good choice, guys. He has great takes. You should definitely listen to him. No, I don't know this guy. I don't watch his stuff, so couldn't tell you. But I could just tell you he's incorrect. He's wildly incorrect on what's going on with that fucking game and just franchise, man. Ironically enough,
Well, ain't this cozy?
there's a non-zero chance that motherfucking
You need to keep an eye on
the
this.
Miles Morales
He's a bit too
shit was the
careful.
least woke out of the three.
Come any closer, and you get to see the contents of his head.
Hey, Oz. You remember the Flying Graysons?
Flying who? What you on about?
Flying Graysons. The greatest acrobats in the world.
Shut up, you fairy.
Whenever they performed in that circus, there was magic in the air.
I said shut it!
There was what?
Oh, there you go. Got a power bomb.
No! Stop! Ah, don't you...
Yeah, a lot of people dislike Miles Morales, man, because they say he's trying to. A lot of people hate him. Here's my issue right now.
So
They are trying to replace Peter Parker, but it's not with Miles. They're not replacing Peter Parker with Miles Morales. They're replacing him with Gwen Stacy.
This is the last time we meet.
Don't talk like that. All right, this won't stop you. Nothing stops you.
Keep Bloodhaven safe. Promise me.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, and I
get
guess
it.
that's another thing.
Don't
He's
want me hanging around, stealing the limelight.
Dick.
I won't let you down.
but yeah, they apparently Miles is supposed to be the Spider-Man for Spider-Man 3. So that's another thing. But trust me, they're using Miles as the shield. So Miles is getting all the beef. Oh man, they're fucking up Miles Morales, or they fucked up Peter Parker with Miles Morales, and Miles is getting a lot of smoke. Meanwhile, Gwen Stacy will be the definitive Spider-Man before it's all said and done. Mark my words. Remember where you heard it first. The long-term plan is for Gwen Stacy to be Spider-Man, not Miles Morales. He's the fall guy.
Yes.
He's the red-headed guy. He's the black guy whistling at a white woman.
You could sell them for scrap.
But it's the answer to your question, if it's not money, is white girl. It's always going to be pumpkin spice. But yeah, Gwen Stacy is going to be the definitive. Your kids and grandkids will look at Gwen Stacy as the valid Spider-Man, not Peter Parker or Miles Morales. I'm telling you.
This Cape Crusader lock doesn't really work when everyone knows who you are, does it?
Worked fine catching you.
Face it, after
They gonna have Gwen. Screaming what it is. Miles is a dirty sized guy because of Quippy superhero was Spider-Man. Is he Quippy? Because he's not that Quippy. And boy, do I not like. I see the Spider-Man games. That the story, anything related to the story, is trash. I don't like that Peter Parker. I don't like any of those characters in that game except the villains. Except only character. You know what? Stop Asian hate. The only two characters I really liked in that game, the first one, were the two Asian characters, was Mr. Negative and Yuri. And the only characters whose motivations are logical.
Watch your mouth, Oswald.
They're the only characters that's logical. Your kids will only be watching Bruce Wayne. They can't replace Bruce Wayne. I'm surprised they was able to even get this far with Peter Parker. But the Spider-Verse. So you didn't like watch Spider 2 streams? I haven't played Spider-Man 2. I played Spider-Man 1 right before. You know, that's the game we did before that. And I was just flabbergasted by how woke the shit was on the low, and then just how I felt like there was no warning for it. And I see why, because motherfuckers who are supposed to have the most to say about what's woke and what's not totally missed on the first Spider-Man. So of course they missed on the second one. And so I walked in that code not knowing that Mary Jane was the real star of the fucking game. Not knowing it was, you know, that was the main thing of its wokeness, is just pushing Mary Jane, making her the star, making her the main focus. And, you know, and changing it so she's the reporter for the Daily Bugle instead of Pete. Well, obviously he was a photographer, but she works for the Daily Bugle and she's this girl boss, and Peter Parker don't even have a fucking job. Peter Parker's a bum getting evicted. She's a girl boss, and she's using the fact
the militia have deployed a device near
that
Chinatown. They're throwing everything they have to keep the explosives operational. It won't help.
That fucking she used to fuck Spider-Man as a part of her thing. She uses Spider-Man's stuff. People tell her stuff and she'll use it for a story. So it was like, this is nobody said anything about this shit. This is so fucked up. This is so trash. But yeah, that's what we got. Let's see. The media blacklisted Batman. Beyond the Static Shot. We'll never get those. There was a rumor for a little bit that we might get a what's my man name? Michael Keaton's Batman Beyond, but James Gunn killed all that. We'll never get that. And then entertaining streamers couldn't make that shit. Entertain 0 people. Yeah, it was. You know, I made the first one entertaining just by talking shit about all the bullshit. But that's because I'm great. I can't expect everyone to be as good as me. No, I mean, the funniest part is 19 inches of Venom. And then when Mary Jane transformation scene, where she transfers into what's her name? Oh shit, I want to say Scream or something like that. But the girl symbiote, it looks like she's giving Venom head, which is probably the most. Because I mean, Mary Jane looks like a dude in that fucking game, bro. Total dude. Total dude. Total looks like a trans man. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I know there's an actual female model, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were trying to make her look like a trans man, and that was the goal. Because that's what she looks like. She looks like a trans dude. You know, and I'm not trying to misgender. I don't even know what the fuck the correct gender is, to be 1,000%. But somebody who was born biological man and transitioned into a woman. That's what she looks like. And I think that was on purpose. Even though there is a female who they use as the model, they masculinize them up so they can look like somebody who has transitioned. And no one's going to convince me otherwise. But it's not woke, guys. It's not woke. Not a woke game. Just a mission about you getting a gay couple together. Just you using the deaf girlfriend to write BLM poetry and spray painting. No wokeness though, guys. No agenda in that game. You can be sure of that. You can be sure of that. Just listen to Geeks and Gamers.
Taking fire.
Now that they made the whole fucking franchise, everything they did about identifying woke shit and then miss something dumb obvious. Actual redhead. Oh yeah, I did see that. They did a Batman Beyond is dark. I did see they actually got a race, and they thought they race swapped Jimmy Olsen because they made Jimmy Olsen black the past few times. Scream is a separate character from Mary Jane. So it is Scream. I got the name right. Yeah, I know Scream is not who Mary Jane turns into in the comics, but I do know I thought it was Scream. As far as the whole community being woke, they love sexualizing everything in games and anime. Scream is a yellow symbiote in the comics, not the red. Okay.
Bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
Okay, so I think I did get it right for who they, because they totally have done their own story. That was the shit that pissed me off most about the first one. That this is in an alternate universe that has nothing to do with the comic books, the animation, anything I've seen before. This universe has nothing to do with it.
Bomb defused, sir. A bravura performance.
I haven't seen a battle like that since the onslaught in Kurok. Takes me back.
I'm going after an explosive in the north of Founders Island.
The militia will fight tooth and nail to keep hold of the remainder, sir.
Hold on, cuz.
Don't think I won't kill you. Move it, you're dead.
Norman Osborn. Yeah, he's not the goblin in the game. I don't know if they even have the goblin in the game. the video game. You know, I still haven't seen any of this. Oh, did I kill him? Oh shit! I smashed his car up. Just talked to him. He's dead. Like, he's dead, guys.
I miss Scarecrow's
I mean, they say unconscious because they're just trying to be nice for the game. He's dead.
Listen, we got the specs on the bat's transport. He's toast. That intel's old. He's doing things in that car we weren't briefed on. There's a lot of things we weren't briefed on. Deal with it. Look, if he's smart, he'll stay away.
I have begun the hack, Master Bruce. Tanks incoming, sir.
Oh, this is the real hard one that made me fucking quit.
Wreck that car. Dragon offline.
I don't know if I can get this one done. This one throws me crazy.
Dragon's been taken out. I got him. Dragon down.
Shit.
Drone offline. Dragon offline. Dragon's been taken out. Rattler offline. Target strike. I've lost the drone. Rattler hacked.
About to die. No.
Dragon down. Target
Oh,
destroyed.
shit. Yeah, him not being the Goblin I didn't like. Green Goblin be too much for the
Shame about
community.
the car.
The man, he's not a
I
rainbow.
would've kept it when I was finished.
Don't get him ideas. The gay Goblin. Oh shit! Shout out to Ice and Impact. I didn't see you on Kick, my guy. Shout out to you. I appreciate you being on Kick. You like Geese and Gamers? That dude trying to say Spider-Man woke super wrong. Yeah, you said okay. Let's read Ice and Impact because I've been Mary J. Litley is the writer. Eric Brooks' Blade. He's gonna put out woes. They want a tranniest Blade. Holy shit! You guys got to be on Kick. Shout out to my man Ice and Impact. He's been chatting on Kick. Sorry, I hope you're still here, man. I don't pay attention. I'm sitting there just looking at the YouTube chat. Mary Jane is literally the writer. When I was a youngster, Mary Jane was a model, and that was it. And I did not know they were trying to make a tranny Blade. God damn, bro. When do you give up? When do you stop? When do you stop? South Park is making fun of you. You know, throw a chick in it and make her gay. And you don't stop. They never fucking stop. They'll never stop. It'll never end. Let's make a trans Blade. Why? It's not going to work. No one's going to watch it. And you know no one's going to watch it. We're not even going to yell about it. It's just going to it's going to cost you money, and it's going to annoy everyone else, and it's going to set back the character Blade back. So why do it? What is the point? What is the point? I couldn't tell you what the fucking point is. It's probably to launder money. And I don't think Ice and Impact is still here. Well, I saw you this time, buddy. One of these days, I'm going to react to your comment and live, because he's been on a couple streams. I'll see him and I'm like, oh man, we're so used to no one being in Kick outside of every now and again. Zach will show up or please sub or whatever it is that Kick does. Follow, sub, whatever they have as their mechanism for being able to check out my content live. I'm trying to get that kick going. Everyone's on Rumble. I'm trying to be more quote unquote mainstream with my alternative choices for streaming. So yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, you still here? Thank you. Yeah, they made Mary Jane the writer, and I didn't like that in the first one. So yeah, I don't know. And listen, I haven't watched Geeks and Gamers content in a long time. I couldn't tell you how good it is long term, or if it's still interesting. And Lord knows we got friends, you know. Matt's been friendly with people in Geeks and Gamers. Drunk 3PO's done streams with Matt, so I ain't trying to fuck nothing up. Just an awful take, man. Awful take. And it's just an obviously bad one too. Just this fucker. Thank you. So they wanted.
Payload is exposed. I can use the power.
They wanted Blade to be replaced by his daughter. Were they gonna make her trans? Put a chick in there and make her gay. Josiah's chill. Still like Chris Nova. Still here. I'm thinking about migrating to Rumble. I have a Rumble, I think. Yeah, I think I have Rumble. I think a lot of my content is still on Rumble. Like a lot of this gets weird. And Josiah is still chill. Josiah was cool. Listen, the Geeks and Gamers people, when I interacted with them, were cool. Ryan knew who I was by my mask, which was cool. Fucking Jeremy. I went to Anime Matsuri last year, and that's where I met.
The militia have an explosive in
We can't call him. We've been not calling him Gary. I met Gary. I met Ripper because that was an ISOM one, and I told him, you know, thank you for doing what you're doing, which I still hold. But I know Nas is not gonna like that. Nas is not a Ripper fan. Loza Alexander to RK. Yeah, Ryan Cadell, you know, he was cool when I met him, but I'm not a big fan of their content. I don't hate them. I just think they kind of. I've always had my wonders about certain people, whether or not they have taken. And I don't begrudge anyone, man. It's hard out here. Oh, you know what? That's the subject I've been talking about, Ben Jordan, and that'll kind of lead in. But I don't begrudge anyone if they've taken an envelope from somebody. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna watch the content either. And I kind of got tired of as much as tired as I am with all this woke bullshit. I'm not about to sit here and just keep focusing on either. And you know, I've done streams with Gary. I did a stream on what's on Matt's channel. We had a show called The Culture Crime Fighters. Matt from Fireball Productions, by the way, who's now he's doing like comedy sketches. He's doing what he wants to do. You know, we still hate the woke shit. Still don't want that bullshit. Who does, right? But like, I can't just spend my whole life focusing on it. So I got out of the habit of watching a lot of people. I'll check out stuff from time to time, but I'm not as, you know, I used to be a part of stuff. I used to do stuff for Comics Division back in the day. So I was a whole, you know, shout out to Comics Division. He was cool when I met him in person too. But I kind of got out of it because it's as we see, it's fucking endless. It's endless. It'll never end. It'll literally never end. Because there's no lack of money that's gonna stop it. There's no amount of money lost is gonna stop it. Only a fan of Ripper, yeah. That's why you can't. As much as Nas hates it, man.
Shame about the car.
They gotta stop. Enough is enough.
Finished with you.
They're about to make a Don't give him ideas, Richard. They do that. Make a remake Rocky, have him a trans male. It looks like what they want to do with Rocky. Funny you mentioned not trans, but if you saw spoilers for the last Creed, Creed's daughter is deaf, but it looks like they're trading her the box. So in 10 years, we're gonna have a deaf female boxer as the star of the Rocky series. They set that up already. Technically, I think deaf black female boxer. So Instead, and she's probably going to be a lesbian too. You can guess that. Or maybe they transition her into a male and she starts fighting the male fighters and winning. I don't know. I don't know what they want to do. But they have set that up. A deaf female boxer as champion in the next 10 years for the Creed movies. So that's coming down the pipe. So who knows? She might be fighting the they-thems. Who knows what they're going to do? That's already... some of that's already ready. No, I didn't pay attention to football at all. I'm so pissed that the Lions lose. I don't know what happened today. I think I saw that the Bills and Eagles had a good game. I didn't see it. Oh, I'm getting fucked up. I suck, guys. Damn it. Oh yeah. Richard says movies have lost more than they gained in recent years. Absolutely, no doubt about it. They lost more money than they've gained the past 5 years, 10 years. Since you watch Bitchin' Boss on YouTube or what's that shit? Street Beefs. Street Beefs is damn near baby UFC. They got so much better, like the fighting. Watched the anime with a deaf protagonist and it was amazing. But it was an anime. It was made by Japan, so they didn't make it bullshit. They were actually going to try to make it good. Yeah, the representation is crazy. You create your own content, Ice of Impact? Dope. I figured you was a Ripper fan, Ice. Can't help to create your own content out of the least woke games. Spooder Man for Ghost of Tsushima. What, like a mod? I gotta check that out. I like Spooder Man. I had Spooder Man in the thumbnail when I was playing Spider-Man last month. That was pretty much the game I played all last month. Spider-Man 1. Still, I don't own a PS5, so I haven't played Spider-Man 2, but I've seen enough content. I've seen fucking... When I saw Mary Jane taking gunshots to the fucking head, that big-ass noggin she has, where her fucking J Little-ass jaw and her flat, no-ass having body, she was just eating gunshot after gunshot and taking motherfuckers down with the power of trans womanhood, man. I was just like, what the fuck? So I you know, if I catch it on sale on Steam once they do it, you know, once that exclusivity ends, you know, maybe it'll be on stream in 2025. But if there's still in America, then shit, the system lasts. Like as Graham Gelati was saying, the system lasts. Only God knows.
Strikes on multiple friendlies. Diamond back down. Confirmed hit. Lost the Mama drone. You just lost control of the drone, Sergeant. Damn it! Assigning support. Batman just took out a Diamondback. Dragon offline. I got him.
Damn it. I don't have a PS5 yet. Going to wait until trustworthy reviews come out for Space Marine 2 and decide there if you want one. See. Disney's over set. They have to be. Shit, didn't they just flop with that Wish shit? It was a movie that, like a kids movie that came out that went belly up. They've had even a few of those. Remember that? What was that one? Did they have a gay one? Not too long ago, a gay 3D animated movie that went nowhere. Anime is called Ranking of Kings, starred Deaf Prince in the Fairy Tale Kingdom. So you check that out if you into it. Yeah, Disney hasn't had a good movie Last good movie was Infinity War. And notice I did not say Endgame, because Endgame is not a good movie. It's adequate enough as an ending of the MCU, but it's not a good movie. Yeah, Wish flopped. Scrap Jira, make Tsunade flat. Can't believe they're gonna make a live action Naruto and make him and Sasuke a gay couple. Is that real? And Sakura a strong main character. Plays Kakeshi's book with a romance novel. Yeah, Endgame sucked. I'm not an Endgame guy. But that was the end of the MCU. Make no mistake. That was the MCU has been it's over with. It is no longer.
Lost the diamond. Damn it! Rattler's taking damage. Alpha targets hit a drone. Diamondback's hit. It won't take another strike. Diamondback offline. Rattler offline. Mamba down. Diamondback down. Confirm multiple hits. Over.
Sorry, I'm not looking. I'm trying to hopefully survive these shitty Batmobile sections, which is this stuff is why I think, despite as much as I complain, fucking Spider-Man 1 is better than this.
Target destroyed.
Yep. Let's see. Endgame was the airline.
About the car.
Was in the airline movie selection a month later. Yeah. Same with Batman. Batman was on HBO Max. Yeah, it was on HBO Max pretty quick. Wish Not Joker had the brown protagonist become the fairy godmother for Cinderella at the end. And Evil become the magic mirror for Snow White. What in the world? So they're retconning their own shit, which isn't even their own shit because these are all fairy tales. What in the world? No one will know because no one watched it. I mean, isn't it crazy how the MCU was so popular and they just totally destroyed everything? Some of the decisions certainly is woke. Some of it's just dumb shit. Why did they make so many fucking MCU series that nobody saw on Disney Plus? Nobody saw. Nobody saw Miss Marvel. Nobody saw Hawkeye. Nobody saw She-Hulk. Except the people who complain about woke, so that's why I had to get out of it. Because I keep talking about Batwoman. Batwoman was getting 300,000 people to watch, and it was the highest rated show on the CW by a long shot. The next show was getting like 100,000 views. So the hate watch literally made that show viable, believe it or not. So that's why I sometimes will pass suspicious about certain creators. It's like some of the stuff y'all complain about, y'all doing the most marketing. As the Riots Unlimited kept Batwoman on the extra season, straight up, and I like by the viewership, by the hate watch viewership, because they had no other reason for anyone to watch that show, and it actually did help them.
Strikes on multiple friendlies.
But yeah, the MCU just had all these fucking shows no one watched, so no one knows the story stakes. No, they've been meandering. They've been around like what? Endgame came out what 2019. So you had 4 going on 5 years. What's happened? Has anything happened? I mean, obviously you went into multiple universes and fucked those up. But outside of that, there's not, outside of the multiverse thing, and because that's the only relevant things, the multiverse or the time shit. Nothing substantial has happened. Nothing's even happened. There's no Thanos. There's no big bad. There's no nothing. It's supposed to be Kang, but it looks like he's getting B2, which is still kind of fucked up. He's ready to get B2. He said, hate watching keeping the show alive more after Riverdale than Batwoman. It gave it that extra season. The Evil King. Cinderella's going to be a gay black woman who was a slave. Don't give him, Richards, don't give him ideas. They might do exactly that, bro. They massacre Archie comics. Oh, Riverdale. See, I wasn't a big Archie fan, but yeah, that was based on Archie. It wasn't even woke reasons. It was just awful writing. That's even worse. Don't even have a streaming services ever since Disney fired Gina Carano. I was done with all the Disney Minus. Is the only thing disappeared from my notifications. Disney Minus. I like the one. This is a content creator. He's like, look, there's a new show on Disney Minus. And then he fucks it up. Disney Division. Disney trash, man. That's lost them a lot of money. It's crazy, Disney's gonna have to sell. By sell, I mean the whole fucking company. They went from the company buying everything up to hoping somebody buys them. I don't know how you can ruin a bag as bad as Bob Iger had. And I'm blaming Bob Iger. A lot of people want to blame the other one, Chapek. And he deserved his share. But Bob Iger was there before Chapek and after. So he did the most of the damage. He's getting the most of the blame. Him and Kathleen Kennedy. He's the one who kept Kathleen Kennedy going. Put a chicken in, make her gay. And now that's my definitive Kathleen Kennedy. Now it's Cartman telling her to put a chicken in, make her gay. Make her gay away. Put the chicken in and make her gay away. What to do. I could have swore I told you. Put a chick in it, make her gay, make her lame. I love that it's put a chick in it and make her gay. It's not like put a gay chick in it. Put a chick in it and then make her gay. Make your own entertainment with friends and other YouTubers. Dope. Make gaming vids. Sifu, I have Sifu. I played it. I suck at it. Yeah, promote games that I won't. Sifu was a cold game. I seen some of the cool buys they have for it. Yeah, they selling stuff. They're gonna sell everything. Watch this live. Everything we say don't do, they write it down. I hope not, man. I hope there's no one watching. Like, yeah, we need to make. What did you say? Make Cinderella a slave, former slave. No. Make a trap version of Cinderella. Have Cinderella is on auto-tune. I like how they do all this for people, but the people that able to pull and watch are not even watching this shit. No, they're not watching this shit. Riverdale turned Riverdale to Gotham City. The show was a teen drama, but eventually became a show about weird cults and serial killers. Maybe there's some predictive programming in that shit. Some, they try to let you know about some Illuminati shit. I don't know how long I should keep getting burnt on this. Even my dog's getting frustrated. Can get the armor up. That'll help us. Actually, if we're gonna give this a few more tries, and then we're probably gonna get out of here. We're 3 hours plus. I finally have someone to kick that guy's ass. So you suck at Seafood too. Just make movies out of replay editor. That's smooth. That's smooth. You know, maybe we should toss Seafood back in one of these game streams. You can see me get wrecked with that game. Because these streams really is about just a conversation. That's about, you know, the game. I mean, the game still matters. I'm going to beat this game, whatever. Post. Endless.
Batman's taken out a drone. Lost the Mamba drone.
Shit.
Damn it! Rattler's taking damage. Direct hit on a Rattler. Dragon's been taken out. Mamba down.
Shit. Damn it. Yeah, Seafood, it was cool when I mean, it got a lot of love when it first came out, but it just kind of died down.
I would have kept it when I was finished with you.
We'll give this maybe 2 or 3 more tries. Playing Lonesome Road DLC on New Vegas, did more research, and there's an anti-crash mud, and it does fix the bugs. Let's see.
Hack initiated, sir. Enemy forces incoming, sir. Expect stiff resistance.
You're not getting away, Batman.
That's those are the things that I fucking suck at shooting those things. I suck at dodging too, but it's just, I'm cringe.
Drone down. I'm flanking him. I got him. Batman just took out a Diamondback.
it. Looks like it. Maybe a couple more tries after this, and then we'll just call it.
Lost the Mamba drone. Rattler offline. I got him.
Damn it. Replay editor is the biggest thing for you because you've been in the film and fight scene.
Shame about the car.
Most games miss out on the updates. See, I haven't checked out the updates. I'm going to look it up. I saw some of the mods, and everybody did that one scene, the hallway scene that was taken from both Old Boy and I think it was Daredevil. Did their own version of that scene as well.
Hack initiated, sir. Enemy forces incoming, sir.
So, when it first came out, you saw a bunch of people toss their mods up. You know, there was a Batman mod. There was all sorts of mods for that one scene, and then it just like disappeared.
Armor holding.
Yeah, it needs to be something to play. I need a next game, but I couldn't get far. I got I could only get to the club. My brother got further. I wonder if he beat it. No, did I get past? Maybe I did get past the club.
Confirmed strike on target.
Is there like a forest level, or is that the first level still? I got to a forest level too.
Batman's taking out a drone. Drone offline. Rattler down. Mamba down. Mamba offline. I've lost the drone. Target hit a drone. Armor still intact. Lost the diamond.
God, I just got hit by that.
Rattler's been hit. Dragon down. Direct hit on Rattler. Armor still holding. Target strike. Target destroyed.
Golly. Sifu, it's a
Shame about the car.
martial arts game. We play as biggest. Oh, some of the mods are hilarious. They got Shaggy. Got it on console. I see. I got stuff on Steam. I do have a PS4, but I put everything mostly on Steam. Yeah, Sifu is it's a pretty fun game. Like I said, it's a martial arts game. The gimmick is every time you die, you get a year older, which does make you stronger, but it also I think it makes your health weaker after a certain point.
I'm destroying that car, then you.
So, and the goal is, and it's permanent too. And it's permanent through your playthrough. So you want to go back to being a younger age, you got to start it all the way over. And so that's the gimmick. And it's a fairly difficult game. It is fun.
Direct hit. Yeah.
And I played it at launch, but didn't play it since. You know what I mean?
Mamba's been hit.
It was like I want to say it was an independent studio that made it. I haven't checked out the update, so that may be worth it for a future stream. I want to thank everybody watching this. Now I can say, I always say both platforms. There's finally somebody watching me on Kick. And thank you, Ice on Impact.
Armor breached.
checking us out on Kick. We are on YouTube. We do got a few different channels. I do this main Vigilante Williamson channel. I do Vigilante Williamson Vengeance, which is a sports-based channel. You know, sometimes I might on the orange alone talk about wrestling, like I did today. Then I got a music channel, and I do live streams, and we'll hopefully release some more music on that channel as well. I say all that because we are starting to rap as well. This is probably gonna be my last time, and I'm dying because I'm getting tired. We've done a lot of streaming over the holiday. I hope everyone had a good holiday. Yeah, we had a 5-hour stream Friday, 5-hour stream on the music channel yesterday. This is 3.5. So I am spent. Seafood, isn't that a movie? I think they made a movie, Cecil.
About the car.
I'm not sure, but yeah, we are getting out of here. Okay. Okay, but once I can shut this down. So I want to thank everybody who's put up with my stuff over the holiday. Hopefully you had a cool holiday. You guys are dope. What am I using? I'm using OBS. I use OBS. I did have StreamYard. I used to pay for StreamYard. I had issues. As many issues I have with OBS, and I do still have them, I feel like I have more issues with StreamYard than OBS. But I mean, I'm also a boomer. Not actually, I'm a millennial, but just my use of technology is boomered out. So shout out to Isom Impact, shout out to Fitz Chozo, Richard, Central Dildo, Forbidden Ruin. Appreciate you being back here. I know Courtney was here. Nas was obviously here. I don't know if Papa Cotton was here. Zax was here. Who else? I see Courtney, maybe Low Spec. Small Time Republic. How can I forget? Small Time Republic when we was doing the wrestling talk. Yeah. And so yeah, that's as far as up as it's going. So please forgive me if I miss you. Blame my head, not my heart. I want to thank everybody on both platforms for watching my stream. Please check out my content, like, sub, all that good stuff if you haven't. If you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share, subscribe, please do that. And even if you do none of these things, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Good night. God bless. I'm going to talk to all you guys later. Peace. You know, I realize everybody doesn't, you know, when I say that spiel, the stream actually cuts off before it broadcasts. So I only said that. And it's cool chilling with you too, Isom Impact. I only said that so you could hear the whole spiel because I don't know if anyone knows how the whole thing goes. But in any event, I said that so it should have delayed everything so you could have heard the whole spiel and you get the explanation. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.